So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's start from the beginning because I know little of you, but I know a lot about your reputation. When I told two friends of mine, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get these guys, and they're like, yo, the food is amazing. And I'm like, okay. So I just want to be sure now. So you guys have a restaurant or restaurants.
First of all, who told you that?
No, I don't think you know them.
Because I'm the chef. I'm the one that cooks everything.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
It's me. I'm the one cooking.
I'm zero guy in the kitchen. Like zero.
So you're the chef.
Yeah.
So wait, two brothers, who's the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest. Yeah, you look the youngest.
Yeah, well.
We always
chefs,
get that.
yeah.
We always
Well,
get that. Luckily, I did my fade because I think I have as much white hair as you here.
Oh,
on
no,
the
you
side.
don't have as much white hair as me.
Almost.
I only have white hair with a little bit of black.
But it's good, but it suits you well. It's good.
I'm not complaining.
Exactly.
I'm not. I still have hair. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
So
So-
older brother, younger brother,
Yes.
Yeah.
the chef, and I'm guessing the most. Yeah, okay, the mouth.
Sert à rien, exactly. I'm just there
Oh,
to.
sert à
I'm
beaucoup.
I'm just there to talk.
I'm guessing you're more shy,
I'm more
more
shy.
timid, more
I'm
discreet.
not timid. Is that I don't talk that much. I'd rather act more. Yes.
You guys
Yeah.
look like a fucking mob. You know,
No.
the arms and the mouth.
No. But we're far from it. But yeah, so we had a restaurant in 2020. We opened our restaurant,
Mhm.
yeah, the FouFou Bros, and
Why the FouFou Bros? Just out of curiosity.
oh, that's a fun one. So FouFou Bros. So we were actually. You want to know the whole story, like how everything happened?
We have time.
Beautiful. So you let me know if I'm talking too much, but because that's what I do. I talk too much. No. But so if you would have asked me, Rami, yeah, maybe when I was in 2011, 2012, 2013, I was working different restaurant jobs. You would have probably heard me say at least once, never ever in my life am I going to work in restaurants again. I hate restaurants. I hate the lifestyle of a restaurant. I hate everything about restaurant. Everything. Fast forward to 2020. So I had my personal stuff happening, my business and everything, and COVID hit. And this guy, he's been in the restaurant industry, and we were just hanging out. COVID, nothing is happening, and we just looked at each other. We've been wanting to do something together forever, so we just went, bro. There's a time to do it. It's now. Let's do it. Let's take your expertise and me being willing to kind of
Mhm.
talk and promo and everything. So that's how it was. It started. The idea started, and why the name FouFou Bros. So our dad, when we were young in Lebanon, he used to when he wanted to call us, but without showing us any respect, just to kind of like he wants to scream at us. He just says like "FouFou تعال هون."
Mhm.
It's a way of saying it in Lebanon. That has nothing to do with
To you
crazy.
or to
It's
any?
both of us.
He just creates names. Sometimes
Oh,
like,
okay.
yo, Saeed, come here.
Yeah, he's gonna say
Well,
whatever.
my name is Paul. Yo, Saeed, come here, come. I'm like,
Well, he gave you your first name. He can give you your last.
Yeah.
exactly.
So he just used to say that to us a lot, and we found it's catchy. At the same time, it's something kind of un peu une touche de mon père dans notre,
Yeah,
dans notre nom,
for
you know?
sure.
It's a family business. So that's how the name came about at that point.
It went completely.
Bros.
I thought it was like a combination of Fuad and
It's
something FF. I was like,
Fun fact.
It's Fuad actually. FouFou means Fuad.
Okay.
It's like exactly.
no,
It's
because
just-
I have a basketball player. His name is Fuad, and his mom
call
calls
him
him
Fufu.
Fufu. But I thought it was a
Exactly.
combination because you guys were brothers of two. Because those families that give Fs to all the like the same letters to all their kids.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe that was the case
Yeah.
in your guy and you
But
guys.
okay.
It's a good assumption, but yeah, no, it's really my dad not wanting to call us by our name, by our name, and just saying "Fufu, come here" or whatever.
And quick, I thought it was African food at the beginning.
Yeah, so that's something we have to admit it. We had no idea about this
Existed,
specific.
yeah.
We didn't know it existed, and we got when there's a FouFou. Actually, it's the what is it called in the at the mall, the new mall that opened. That's always empty.
But that's where the other mistake came about you
Oh, you
guys.
thought?
They thought originally it was that from a Royal Mount.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a fufu thing there, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's
I think that's
It's FouFou market or
I think it's
court, FouFou court.
the food court.
Food court.
yeah. Because the first time when I said that, they're like, "Oh, they're big. They have a restaurant."
No.
We were there before them. It was
No,
FouFou
I
Bros
believe
were
you,
there
but
before
it's
them.
just
Like,
because
just
the
Exactly.
the cultural side to it too. I'm like, oh, they're white. What an
No,
idiot.
exactly.
But then the FouFou Bros, because it's the bros that actually helps, right? Because it can't be African with bros at the end.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's be very honest.
Exactly.
But that's okay, but that's actually a very original. So then what happened?
So we started the business and we decided to open the business for more for personal reasons than anything else. Far from Montreal, far from, like, not an hour away from Montreal, but a good 30-minute away from Montreal. So we went east. We were in Repentigny.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Repentigny, yeah. So we opened the restaurant there, and so it's a pizza pickup delivery place. That's it. Small joint. You come, you can get your big New York style pizza, either a
Thin
huge pizza
crust,
or thin crust.
Yeah,
artisanal,
And we had actually a pretty nice ride in Repentigny. At a certain point, it's business, right? Business is complicated. There's always ups and downs and everything. And we're not. It's not our fifth restaurant that we're opening.
Yeah.
So we started realizing that we felt that we were capping in that territory, and we were not able to. So one lesson we learned. One lesson we learned about what happened there is it's way more difficult to adopt a new product, regardless of what it is, in a territory like this. It takes way more effort than we thought. So we were branding a lot. We went viral so many times on TikTok. Many people know us because of that. But still, you're far from the big city, and it takes way more work to change the habits of people living there.
For the locals.
Yeah, for the locals. Like the people who were ordering pizza from the same joint for the last 30 years, yeah, they might come once to try, but they're not going to change. Even if they love your pizza,
Mhm.
we have a solid rating online, they're still going to go to the regular.
Yeah. They're
the regular
it's
guy.
rare loyal clients, but you see them more outside.
Yeah. So anyways, we had a pretty good ride, and we decided in the last year. That it's, if you look at the trend of my brother, you know my brother pretty well. He's been into fitness forever, way more than me, and he's always dedicated to fitness and eating well. He was always telling me, eat better, eat this, eat that, all the time,
Yeah.
all the time, all the time. And he was even doing meal preps for me to help me.
Such a good brother, man.
Very good one. So at a certain point, we were looking at the growth we could have at Repentigny, and yes, we could have continued and grown even a little bit more, but for the amount of effort combined with are we passionate about it, wasn't that valuable anymore for us to stay there. So we decided on a vendu les fonds de commerce. We kept the brand, and now I don't know if people that told you that it's good, they were talking about the pizza or the meal preps that we do.
The meal
now.
preps.
So now we switched it fully to literally a ghost kitchen in Montreal, where we are doing meal preps, which it fits way more what
What we actually do, like really.
What
like,
you want to do.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. What you actually eat.
And what I eat, how I live, also.
So how do you develop a menu of a week or a month? I don't know how you guys roll, because I've seen so many catering. So it's a catering service now, right? It evolved to that. That's the term,
it's meal preps.
Yeah.
Meal preps. Like, so whenever you wanna, you're a busy guy, a business guy, or whatever, you're super busy, and you wanna hit your fitness goals as much as possible, or
Or you
at
just
least-
don't feel like cooking. Also, we have.
So
a
is it
menu.
pre-cooked or is it?
No, we cook everything live and fresh. Yes, we don't freeze. We don't freeze ours.
So you deliver day of.
We deliver like two times in a week.
Wow.
2 times a week. Yeah. We
Yeah.
try our best to not freeze our stuff, make everything fresh.
Okay. And so is there different? Because I've seen a couple now. What differs? Because it's a very interesting market, especially after COVID. I feel like a lot of people. I think the big brands now is So Fresh and whatever they're doing.
yes,
They have a new one now. So Fresh was they give you the product and then you have to cook it, and now they have another one related to them. It's like a sub branch to them that they actually do the preps.
Okay.
But
it's a huge business. It's a
No, I
huge
can
business.
imagine.
If you go online on one of these websites,
Mhm.
just watch how you will get retargeted consistently. Means they're putting money on ads a lot. Why? Because it works.
It definitely works because
and-
people need to eat.
100%. And it's, yes, there's production that you need to do, but it's an online business. So it's really, you're pushing your website.
Mhm.
Everything should be automated. By the way, our website is going to be fully rebranded and ready in probably the next week. And the work we've been doing on the website is just to make sure it becomes kind of an e-com. So you're running ads, you're doing anything, you put people into the funnel, they go on the website, they look at your menu, there's promotions, boom, they order, and then that's it.
Just it
deliver.
goes. Put it in the
Exactly.
basket and then.
The only major difference for us now is the fact that we decided to make sure that it's always cooked fresh. So we're not gonna do mass production, put it all in the freezer, and then okay, we get an order. How many of these? Okay, 10. Boom, we deliver them. Now it's really, you get the orders, we cook them, and you have 2 deliveries per week.
And how wide is the menu here?
We're growing the menu. So we started with one special one. Then it was more like vegetarian. You know, we
Yeah,
do
yeah,
all-
the-
It's
We're-
variety.
It's getting we're having a bigger menu, but so that we have 2 folds in the business, and also that's another thing that
Yes.
I'm not saying we're the only ones that are offering that, but I think it's pretty relevant to talk about it. So number 1 is, okay, you want to go in and order 10 meals, you go by yourself, you have the macros, you know, you need to eat, example, I don't know, 2,000 calories
So
a
everything's
day.
calculated.
Yeah, everything's calculated. Everything's calculated. So you can go in manually and decide to order literally what you want. You get the delivery, done. That's the regular meal prep business. Now we have another service that we're offering, and it's a premium pack. So it's not for everybody. We only take 6 clients per month because it requires a lot of work on our end because it's very personalized to the person we're working with. So
Okay.
it's basically, they take a package, they tell us what they don't like and what they can't eat, and then we just do an entire menu for them based on the macros that they need. So let's say you would
So
tell
it's a
me
very private and custom menu
100%.
You will have breakfast, snacks, lunches, and
of a full
dinner.
day
The
type of
full
thing.
day,
Yes.
yes.
Imagine you wake up, open the fridge. Okay, oh, that's the Monday bag. Perfect. I take it.
AM
Oh,
you
that's
eat this, PM you eat this. Oh,
So you're like a
everything's
personal
written.
trainer on the go too.
It's almost that.
bro. It's actually
Do you give a program with this?
yeah. It's almost
Call me on the side.
it's the closest thing to having a private chef working
Mm.
in your
Yeah, yeah,
kitchen
yeah.
consistently, and we give 24/7 support. So if there's something you're eating, they're like, oh, guys, I didn't really like this one that much. We have a WhatsApp group for each client. There's
My
constant
God.
feedback, and we adjust the meal preps for these the customer.
And you take only 6 clients per month.
Yeah.
And is it always the same clients? How do you, like, if you already have 6 and they always come back, what happens?
So we're no, because we know if so. First of all, let's say you have a target that you want to lose, I don't know, 3 pounds or 5, whatever it is. The tendency is that you might do 1 month, max 2 months with us, most likely.
Okay.
Then you might just order some meals here and there. So some
okay,
people
yeah.
are reaching their goal, and then because another thing, you cannot expect a service like this and pay. It's not cheap. It's not a cheap price
Can
because it's literally, you almost have a private chef working for you all the time, and we deliver the food at your place, and it's
2 times a week. Yeah.
so the fact that there's rotation in the whole process makes it easier for us to take 6 clients per month, and also keep in mind that the business, we evolve. Our offer is
Sure.
going to evolve with time. The better the processes get, the more we might be able to take clients. So we're going to see
So
how.
how many people are working for this enterprise?
We're 4.
So
Only
you
4.
2 plus 2 others.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
And
Okay.
me personally, the only thing I do is the back end stuff.
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
website, the things like that. But other than that, it's him and 2 other people putting pretty much all the rest.
So they're
of
the
work.
ones cooking and doing the preps and or the orders. You're the one bringing in the orders, technically speaking.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay. But ideally, so what are we projecting here now? Because it's been open for what now? We're talking 2 years, a year?
The meal, no. So the switch of and it's funny actually. Petite parenthèse. We had a big discussion about the fact that how are we gonna switch the brand of the original FouFou Bros, which is known for good quality food, but it's fast food, right?
Mm.
So now we are doing meal preps,
Mm-hmm.
and can we curse here sometimes?
the fuck yeah.
Then we were talking about it, and I was like,
I like how you ask permission.
we
The
got
pod is called Saints and Sinners.
we got to the point where we're like, you know what? Who gives a fuck about what can you? it's fucking 2025. It's the internet. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And if it works, amazing. If it doesn't work, fine. Fix it. Find what
tweak
didn't
it
work,
and,
tweak it, and make it happen. So we did that change. I think it's been what, 3-4 months. Actually, we've had a couple clients before that, but we kind of did a soft launch 2-3 months ago. And we're still actually finalizing now the rebranding of the website. The rebranding is ready. You can actually go now and see it, but we're still working on the back end to make sure that everything is automated as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a customer, you go visit the website, you order once, you have your account, like all these things, they need to be prepped properly, right?
Yeah.
On the back end. So it's been recent. It's been
So
recent.
it's really recent.
It's recent. The switch to
Yeah.
meal preps, it's recent.
Oh, okay. But again, food is food at the end of the day. And there's this big, I spoke about this on the pod maybe not even 3 weeks ago about this health craze that everybody's having now. Everybody's like, gym and being healthy. It's cool. Being healthy and being sexy, I guess, for men is back to being cool, like in the 80s, 70s and stuff like that. So it's actually the perfect moment to embark in this. And it's really hard to navigate to the healthy parts, and since you're training and everything, do you guys work with nutritionists, doctors, meaning that, yes, you're giving the numbers, but let's just say a client comes up and they're like, oh, I'm thinking about losing 15 pounds, right? So do they come to you after they saw their nutritionist, or is there like somewhat of a little bit of a
little bit their responsibility with this on this, but we have a nutritionist you can meet. We can refer you to him. So,
yeah. Because people.
So go ahead. Sorry.
No, because I'm like, people like to hear that there's
of course.
professionals, not like just a bunch of guys that try new things. Because as much as what works for you, for example, is not necessarily that it will work for somebody else,
100%.
right?
I'll give you an example. So we actually have a client that has a meal plan fully made for her, not by us, but she just needed somebody to actually do the food for her.
Ah, okay. So
right? So we're doing it.
You're the middleman.
Exactly. We have other customers that they're not asking for a nutritionist. They have an idea kind of what they want to eat. They kind of have an idea of macros. We discuss the macros. We recommend the macros, not pretending we're nutritionists.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Exactly. And they accept. And so we're not a nutritionist company, whatever. We're chefs. Well, he's a chef.
We have the connection.
We cook.
Yeah.
And if you want to
We'll
meet a nutritionist, we are working with one that is there anytime.
No, but that's cool. Like it's like a full
yeah.
service, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Especially if you guys are you guys being marketed as healthy options?
Yeah, it's healthy option.
So that's why I'm meaning that as much as if you can associate to nutritionists or health professionals in that sense.
You're right.
It actually helps with the brand.
I have a question to ask you. Why do you think that it's kind of becoming more trendy now to be healthy again and train and?
But it's a cycle again. So socially speaking, if we're going to go deep here, socially speaking, we're getting out of because this is COVID that accelerated everything, right? It's like cigarettes in the 60s, 50s. It was cool. And then we found out there was cancer and then we went back. Then it was fast food. And, the American dream was this fat guy on a yacht with a tan, right? That's pretty much what the dream was. And the baby boomers pretty much represent that, right? Now, because of the Andrew Tates, the red pill bullshit going on right now, they went on the completely opposite of the spectrum. So if you do not take care of your body, and I'm not disagreeing, even when they say, a broken clock is still right twice a day, that's pretty much the twice they're right. That, your body is your temple and your body is because before in the 90s, I don't know how old you guys are.
34.
Okay. So I'm a generation older than you guys. Before, we always used to say dress for the job you want to have, right? That's how we were growing up, always to be, clean cut. Lebanese were the experts for this. Lebanese looked billionaires. Didn't have gas for the car.
Bro, Lebanese have 4 cars. They have no place to live, but at least everybody has a car.
Exactly.
Everybody's good. Yeah.
And when I went to Lebanon, like I was shocked how true it was.
Yeah.
Because I love that people. I have a lot of Lebanese friends. I adore them, but like we're very disconnected on. They took it, fake it till you make it, or fuck the world to another level. They didn't have water, but they had vodka. Right? Like missing food or there's a war, but they're still clubbing.
Yeah.
The saxophone video that happened. Like that's literally the image of Lebanon to me.
Yeah.
It was perfect. There's bombing, yet life goes on.
Yeah.
And today's society, this new generation, they're like, maybe I might not have the money yet, but let me have the discipline in the body. And it develops discipline. That's an amazing thing, right? Too bad that they're taking it too much to an extreme. That's the new expression, muscleheads, right? Where they're dumb as fuck, but they can calculate micros, push-ups. They can be like a perfect trainer to you, but then you tell them to name 2 countries in Africa, and good luck with that one, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, why? I believe socially speaking, that's what we're going for right now. And now it's just getting older, because younger, every kid, teenager always wanted to be. They knew they weren't going to be millionaires. So the 6-pack and, the whatever the swag was at that time, that's what they were looking for. Now, when I go to the gym, mostly it's like people in the 30s, 40s, 50s, especially old, mostly divorced, older men, and the guys that are still single that are trying to be that unique fish in the pond type of thing.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. I don't know if it's for the right reasons. Now, eating healthy can never be a bad thing. Let's be very honest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? It's giving you extra years. You're going to feel better and good in your body. And if you feel good with yourself, it's easy to be a better person with others, as long as you don't juice. Pretty much,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
But so healthy is definitely like, the vegan at one point, because it was representing healthy. Now they backtracked with Beyond Meat and stuff like that. Like, we fucked up a bit. Let's
100%.
rewind. Those documentaries, every month there was coming one.
Yeah.
Why this and this is healthier. Everybody's going to get cancer by, they're saying the statistics is by 2035, 1 out of 2 people after the age of 20 is going to have cancer. That's crazy. Now, the repercussions is because this processed food, the way, the vegetables and fruits are coming through. Just to my defense, I'm on a carnivore diet now. It's been 3 months. Loving it.
I can now let you guys talk.
Welcome to the club.
How long have you been?
4 years.
4 years carnivore.
Animal-based diet.
Okay, so you have fruits and veggies.
Oh, you're not on. You don't eat fruits.
Animal-based. I don't eat veggies.
Fruits.
Yeah, fruits only, honey, all that.
Yeah,
My
that's
carbs
it.
come from
So I'm at my 4th month right now. I did the first 3 months super clean, like only meat, no fruits, no veggies, no nothing.
Carnivore only.
That's amazing.
I lost 16 pounds, but I feel amazing. I've never been this, and I don't go to the gym.
That's what I was gonna say. Carnivore diet is easier for me personally. I think so.
Yeah.
That it's easier for somebody who doesn't work out that much.
I hate
You
the
would
gym.
just eat so healthy.
But I play basketball and I play soccer.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
No.
But it's not extreme. It's not intense.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you might need some fruits, some carbs to,
I started fruits again,
Yeah. Mhm.
but I got so used to it.
Yeah.
I was like, here and there. Sometimes when I feel like something sweet,
Good.
and then I enjoyed it too much. I don't have a sweet tooth, but because I've been on meat for so long, I craved a bit of sweet. So I was like, if I'm gonna cheat, let me cheat properly.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing these peanut butter cookies,
Yeah.
where it's only peanut butter, 1 egg, and maple syrup, just a little bit. It was amazing, but then I was exaggerating. 3 a day.
It goes to the other extreme, of
bro.
course, man.
He's actually one of our customers now on the premium pack. So not these, you
Mhm.
can order whatever you want. The premium
Yeah,
pack
yeah.
is strictly on the animal based.
I'm
It's
doing
almost
all
carnivore.
animal-based diet. Yeah.
But that's
bread,
amazing.
the bread, the everything is animal based.
So you
It's
do
not
the
bread.
bread with the cottage cheese stuff.
Cottage cheese.
I tried, but I'm not a
yeah,
fan,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, they like it. No.
Nah. And the
Well,
thing
you
is,
You can add some spices. It will change.
no,
everything.
for sure. I tried different things. I love to cook.
Yeah.
I would never
Okay,
say I'm a
good,
chef.
beautiful,
I
man.
love to cook. So I like to try new things.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I have 2 older kids. So I always have to find a way to, like, they're not going to be. So I do my meat and then I do whatever they do on the side, the
yeah.
pasta, the rice, the vegetables. And honestly, what I like about it is I sleep well. No bloating, no nothing. That's
It's-
already there.
it's
But
almost magic.
But the only reason why I started it wasn't to lose weight or anything. I have inflammation problems. My knees swell up and here and there. So I was like, let me give it a try. Strangely enough, good enough, like my inflammations are very mild, small. So I'm like, this is working. It's worth it.
Yeah.
a lot of people are noticing it. I don't. Well, I went from 36 to a 33 now.
Oh.
And especially I'm 46. So, it's a little bit harder. I do sports. It's in a league and everything. So the next day I'm like,
Exactly.
now I'm feeling great. So I know fuel is very important.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for 4 years. That's amazing. Like I can't see. So when you travel, I have to ask you this thing.
When I travel.
You travel, right?
Yeah,
How do you follow it?
I do. I just do. For example, if I go to a resort just in
Yeah.
Cuba.
No, a resort is easy.
Yeah, it's
I'm
easy,
talking
yeah.
about when you go to
Okay.
a place, like I'm going to Colombia in 2 weeks, right? I'm going to get to the restaurant and I'm only going to eat, like, it has to be absolutely steak, like meat.
You ask for steak. You ask for steak 100%. You got to push yourself to this limit. Ask for steaks, and you can have some salads on the side, like,
Yeah,
You can
just to
have
fill
salads on
in.
the side,
Because
just
I'm
to
like,
fill
I
in.
know I'm going to be cheating on this
Yeah, yeah.
vacation. I'm not going to go through the headaches. Do you drink?
No, I don't drink.
Okay.
Like, I stopped alcohol also for like 4 years now.
So all at the same time.
All at the same time.
Ah,
man.
so
The cleaner I was, the better I was, man. Like, it's just magical. For me, it was magical.
No,
I
I
didn't believe it.
100% believe
crazy.
you, but I still have my vices here and there.
Do you for 3 months straight did you cheat once or zero?
No, zero. I'm very hard-headed.
Good, man.
The only thing is I'm very disciplined. The same way I did this pod, just to give you an idea how I started this
Yeah.
pod. I was looking for a new project. A friend of mine was over. We're having a drink. And he's like, so what are you thinking about doing a new project and everything? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, why don't you do a podcast? You always have something to say. I'm like, what the fuck is a podcast? He's like, it's like a radio station, but it's, like yours and you put it online and stuff. I went on YouTube, Googled, studied for 5 days, 6 days. The 6th day I had a podcast.
Boom.
I'm the type of guy when I'm focused, I do what I got to do. I learn very quickly, so I do it. The only thing I cannot do that is the gym. I went to the gym. I'll go to the gym for months, but then I'm bored.
Look, if you're coached in a gym, if
No,
you
I'm
put
not.
this in your life, being coached, it's gonna transform your life. At the gym.
No, I had 2 coaches come on the pod. They're like, come, I'll take you for free
Yeah.
But let me
yeah,
ask you. Let me ask you. Why did you train in the gym?
for health.
Why? Like you play basketball, you play soccer.
So
That's healthy?
when you do sports, no, it's not the same type of health. So I did high level sports, basketball and soccer. When you do that, you have to do gym to maintain. You're
Yeah.
getting older,
Yeah.
and it's not the same type of training.
100%.
So one is cardio, one is more explosion. This is more strength and core and stuff like that. So we had to go and do the gym to compensate, to balance out everything.
Until what year did you play competitive high level?
Oh, no, until, soccer all the way to probably 28.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
28.
Then you were
Basketball-
obviously training. You had to train off. No, I was gonna say off ice, like off season. You got to train. Like
Yeah. But I
That's-
wasn't that intense. The issue with the gym for me,
Yeah.
I need to have a purpose. Like, give me a soccer game, I'll play 3 games in a row if you want, because I know what I'm doing. There's a purpose to win, whatever. When you go to the gym, you're literally lifting something and putting it back.
True.
A treadmill is the worst thing ever. You're running to go nowhere. Like, there's no fucking purpose.
I get it, I
Yeah.
get it.
Like, I can hardly wait when they're going to give you some VR things and then you're in a virtual world.
And
Maybe
you're-
I'll be more motivated to
Yeah.
do it.
But that's why I'm asking you. Why did you try to hit the gym? Like, why are you hitting
It's
the
a
gym? Where
must,
you think-
especially as you're growing older. You'll realize that the gym is a minimum. You should go at least 2 times a week. The thing is, I have these waves. Okay, I have to go. And I go and train. I'm focused. Then I'm like, why am I wasting my time here? I'm like,
Yeah.
And you know why I'm asking you? I'm getting curious about it is because my brother when we were kids, both of us used to play basketball. We were running around everywhere all the time. Beautiful, but at 14, 15, he started not hitting weights like intensely, but he's doing a little bit more plus de musculation. Not me. I didn't like doing it. I hated it.
Mhm.
And if you would have asked me even at 17, 18, if I would ever go to the gym and be this dude that goes to the gym and lifts weights, I fucking hate it. Let me play sports, but I hate going to
Yeah.
the gym. I hate it. And this guy kept always emphasizing the importance of hitting the gym. For as men, you have to hit the gym and you got to hit your legs.
As
And
men?
as a man.
you want to get me canceled right away now here. Why
Oh,
men?
it's-
Women, no?
No, women, of course.
Because no,
they-
as a youngin, they don't teach you. As a youngin, they don't teach
No,
you.
I know.
But brother to a brother,
Yeah,
you
no,
want to
for
push
sure.
him to be stronger also,
Yeah.
So
So he pushed me so much that there came a point where I was having my pretty successful career when I was 22, 23, 24 in sales and everything. So I was kind of doing really good. But one thing missing for me. One thing is taking care of my body properly. Then I decided, okay, instead of all the money I'm making and okay, I'm feeling good about my career and everything, instead of going out every weekend and spending $500 just for nothing, absolutely nothing, and especially the fact that I tried to implement gym in my life and I wasn't able to implement the gym in my life, let me fucking pay a coach. A coach that I have to go see every single day. And a lot of people around me were like, bro, you're crazy. You're going to pay 500, 600, 700 a month to the coach. I was like, yeah. That money, instead of spending it there, let me try to invest it on myself for once. And what happened is that I went and I trained with this guy until today. He's a very good friend of mine. I trained with him for a year and a half. And what it basically did is literally change my subconscious relationship with training in the gym, with subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened after that year and a half with this guy is I started training by myself, going to the gym by myself without having to, oh, fuck, I gotta go to the gym. It just became natural. And today I cannot imagine my life without having the routine of going to the gym in the morning. It's impossible for me. Regardless of my goals, where I'm at in my life, what am I doing? Do I know bulk, not bulk, lean, whatever it is, I have to go to the gym every single day.
Are you guys married?
I'm engaged.
Engaged.
Yeah.
No kids, that means.
No kids.
No.
Okay. Kids will change your life.
But can I tell you something about this? I might be
This is
cocky
one
a
of the
bit.
reasons why I go to the gym. Because when I will have my kids,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna change, not even a single bit, and I don't want it. You know, I want to put it in my lifestyle and show them the example, give them the best.
You
Best
can.
example I can,
You can, but your priority is going to shift. Like, and again, I'm not using my kids as an
No,
excuse.
but-
Don't get me wrong. Injuries actually are my biggest
Yeah.
issues. It's not my kids. But now, like, even if I would want to go to the gym every day, that means I would be sacrificing on my sleep, or I would just have to close this podcast instead of.
Bro, this conversation, I feel like it's gonna be a fun conversation. How are you gonna sacrifice on your sleep?
Because there's not enough time. If I would tell you what I do in a day, you wouldn't even believe me.
Tell me. Of course I'll believe
So
you.
just to give you an idea, I'll give you
Yes.
this weekend,
Yes.
right? This
Please.
weekend. So this weekend I coached in the morning,
What time?
9:30 the game was.
9:30.
So I had to be there at 7:45, 8. Well, I had to wake up first,
Yeah.
do breakfast, right? Especially on a carnivore. If I don't eat in the morning, I get stuck in the day and then I don't eat until night.
Yeah.
So we had a game. I'm coaching. So we played. By the time we finished everything, got home, had to go to an event to prepare for a DJ event that I had. Because I'm
You're
DJ too, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I had to go back. My son had another game. This time I was at Pointe aux Trembles. So we hit there all the way, played from 3:30 to 5:30. Then we went to the event. Event was from 6 to 9-ish. We get back home. I had to go and meet up some friends. Got home at 10:30, 11. That's my only social moment of the week. Saturday, I had to wake up at 7 to finish the technical thing for the cables for the event, for the second part, and Sunday meaning. And then after that, I had to go to a basketball game, college basketball game, because of the recruiting for my son. Came back, DJ'd until 7:45. Then I had basketball from 8:45 till 10:45. Got home, slept, woke up this morning, worked all day, picked up my kids from school, got back home, prepared supper, and here I am doing a podcast. At
Amazing.
what time am I gonna go to the gym?
One second. One second. Okay. So
Yes,
those 3 days back to back that you just spoke
Yes.
about now.
Yes.
Okay. This is your life every single day?
So
for the full month?
tomorrow I work all day, pick up my kids,
So
I
here's
coach.
my question. Here's my question.
Yes.
Here's my question. And allow me to,
I can train Wednesdays.
challenge you and you
I can
you
train Wednesdays.
break,
I can
break-
train Wednesdays.
You can break my argument. You can destroy
it's
my.
not an argument.
No, not
It's-
no. Just my
Yeah.
my point. That's what I mean. You can break my point, not my argument. But so, usually Monday to Friday, what do you do? Like, what's do you have a day job
For sure I do
specific
have-
schedule?
This is not free.
No, of course it's not free. I get it. But
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so you have a set schedule.
Yes.
Okay, so what time you start? What time you finish?
So I drop my kids at school at
You can
7.
tell me, Rami, it's none of your damn business.
No,
by the
no,
way,
for sure.
If I'm asking too much
Everything that
questions.
I'm telling you has been mentioned multiple times.
Beautiful. Okay.
I had
awesome.
personal trainers here tried to convince me.
No, I'm not trying to
but,
convince
but
you.
no,
of
but I'll tell
anything.
you why. Because I'm not a workaholic if people think that's, I like to fill in my time because I hate staying home doing nothing, first. And second of all, I'm so much in so many things, it keeps me busy forever.
100%.
Okay. So my schedule is very simple. I drop my kids at school at 7:30 in the morning. I go to work. I'm at work at 8:30, 8:45.
Yeah.
So like tomorrow, I'm going to spend about 2 hours at the office editing this pod, for example, right? And then you work. I finish usually, but Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm coaching from 3:45 till 8:30.
But what time you finish working in general?
It depends, but I'm my own boss, so I finish whenever I want.
Okay, so you go around, you have your schedule to make sure everything is properly managed, and okay,
And then I coach.
then you coach, and then
I eventually have to sleep.
you gotta. What time you sleep in general?
I'm in bed by 10:30.
Okay.
I try to sleep at least 7 hours.
Got it. So if I would let me reframe my question to you. I'm not trying to convince you.
I'm hearing the Mission Impossible song in the background.
No, it's not.
Come on,
but
Tom
let me-
Cruise, hit me.
No, because everything you just said now sounds really nice, and but yeah,
It's not nice.
no, but I mean,
It's busy.
there are people 10 times busier than you still hitting the gym and doing all these things. And here's my point.
Fair.
Here's my point. My point is, I feel like it's just a question of priority. So whenever
Yes.
if I would tell you tomorrow, okay, I don't know, something, your life depends on it. God forbid, but like your life depends
I
on
would.
it. You need in the same schedule you
Yeah.
have today, you're gonna fit the gym and you're gonna keep everything important. You're gonna keep it in your life.
Because you had a
You'll be able
purpose.
to fit the
Because
gym.
you have the purpose.
1,000,000%. But like I said at the beginning,
Yeah.
I did tell you I would lose sleep or I wouldn't have a podcast. Did I not say that at the
I
beginning?
firmly believe that
But
you
can
could.
keep both.
And you might tell, who's this cocky guy saying that? But I firmly believe you could fit in gym. And I'm not saying every single day go and train. No. But at like a 3 times, 4 times a week, you would be able to fit it in without sacrificing the podcast, without sacrificing the important things in your life. I'm talking about the important things in your life. This is my
No, but I believe you. Honestly, I know it is possible.
yeah. You just
But
don't want
it's-
to.
So you
Just
said
don't
you
No,
really
but I
want
said no because first I don't like it. If I
Yeah,
did like
listen,
it, I would find a way.
But
Like I said, when I'm tired, I still go to my soccer game and my basketball game. Because I'm like, I enjoy it. It's good for stress.
Yeah.
Like I see the benefits. I meet people like, my team and everything, and we have fun. Gym is when I go into the gym, I'm the biggest snob. A cap all the way here, headphones, go in, 45 to an hour tops, I'm in and out. I know my program, I know my body perfectly. I've been training since I'm 16.
Yeah.
So I know my body and what works, what doesn't work, and everything like that. It's not that. It's just the fact that you go there and I'm like, I don't see
the purpose.
the enjoy.
Purpose.
I
That's
don't
what you
enjoy
said, you
it.
said.
Period.
I feel like there's a lot of high level athletes that go through that path that we've seen.
Yes.
Ray, the guy that I'm talking about that coached me that changed my mind regarding training and everything. This guy was a D1 football player. He's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
He used to just show us the examples of the exercises,
Mhm.
and we would just realize, bro, you guys live in a different planet than us for a very long time until you finish your career. High level athletes,
Yeah.
it's very different. And I feel like once you finish you admit your career is over, there's something where it's kind of you put aside that discipline you used to have in regards of training.
But you know why? So I had an NFL player here. I had a professional soccer player here. I know a lot of super athletes.
Yeah.
Now you have to understand one thing. The difference between them and average people like me is they have a purpose. They're going for a goal, for a career, for the millions, for the
No,
contract.
what-
But wait, by the time they retire at 34, the stardom, the purpose, now they have to recreate a new identity.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest struggle. So some go completely super training, others get fat and depressed.
Yeah.
And those are the only, it's rare that you'll see them in the middle because they're so focused, waking up early, training. That's all they're doing. Right. And this is in different sports.
Yeah, and I feel like so my point was the fact that these guys, even at the gym at Carrefour, we meet a couple of guys that were high level basketball players or high level boxers that now it's just they have how to say it, they gave so much to the sport
Mhm.
that once everything is over and they needed to admit it, they just stepped away completely from it.
Yeah.
They just try to go to the gym once in a while to kind of stay in shape, but what they tend to forget, and that's I'm taking the example of this guy his name is Ray. Recently, I saw him starting to go back to the gym again and going a bit the monster mode he could be, because it's not about the sport anymore. It's about being ready to just perform in life. You have businesses, you're running a podcast, you have goals in life in general, and going to the gym. Don't you find that it actually helps you prepare your mind, even your body? You need your body to kind of reach those goals.
People have different type of therapies.
Yeah.
Me, it's usually doing sports.
Yeah.
So me going to a soccer field or basketball is my therapy. I'm in the zone. As much as we're 10 people, 12 people on the field, I'm in my bubble. And I go, I run, there's purpose, there's an explosion. I defend, I attack, I shoot, I pass. Whatever it is, it's very reactive.
Yeah.
It's very alive. The gym for me, because I enjoy so much sports, the gym, the doing stuff, but like with no logical purpose, right? The gains or whatever you want it is. Like, I don't care. Like, if I go to the gym tomorrow, it's not to have a six-pack or to gain or, bulking or to do 4 plates. It's really not my obsession. It's really for the long-term benefits,
I see.
right?
Okay.
But while I'm doing it, I'm not enjoying it. And these are things that in psychology, like my son always says, you don't need to be motivated. You have to be disciplined, right? You don't need to enjoy it, but you have to be disciplined. The thing right now is it's not a priority, like you said. Among my list of priorities, it's at the bottom. I keep on paying that monthly membership, hoping that I will get the discipline eventually.
Something very interesting you just said, and I'm really interested in those kind of topics. How do you define discipline? What's discipline in your opinion?
But it's very mental. It's very extremely. So it's a conditioning that you do to yourself,
Okay.
right? It's like doing your bed.
But why is it mental and it's a conditioning and it's hard
What?
basically? Yeah, it's hard.
But it's not hard. Wait, it's
okay, it's not hard. So
no, it's not hard. Meaning that the action to go to the gym is not hard. Doing your bed every morning is not hard. Wanting to do it is the hard part.
Yeah, okay, that's my point. So
Okay.
this is where discipline lives, basically.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. It's the
Okay.
wanting, not loving, not enjoying. It's that part.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, I'm going to mess up my bed at night. Why should I do it? And then because with time, and I have to give credit to my ex for this, she's the one who gave me the discipline for the bed, was now I have to give an example to my kids first. Second, I enjoy coming to a house where everything is clean and set. So all that added to me. Now, eventually, I know I will become this obsessive guy of the gym. I know it. It's a question of time. I'm a little bit late. I figured mid to 40s, I should be there already. But I feel, because I feel healthy.
Yeah.
I feel great. I have an amazing energy. And I've tried many things. And when I say I'm disciplined, when it comes to food, I was a vegan for 6 months. I was a vegetarian for 4 years. Then I went back to normal, and now I'm a carnivore. I'm not doing it for the trend. I'm doing it for experiences on me and whatever makes me feel good waking up in the morning. I used to drink a lot. Now I drink a lot less. Eventually, I know I'll stop drinking. I know it's coming, but I'm a social drinker mostly. Summers, beach, pool, whatever. But I don't want to be that guy that comes with conditions type of thing, right? And the gym, like I said, having a trainer, I have the options. I have so many trainers. Carrefour Multisport, all of them want to train me for free.
Yeah.
To be extremely honest with you.
But free is not good.
But again,
There's no commitment. There's no commitment.
yeah,
Free-
but I'm
free is
paying
not
the
good.
gym. I'm not going to the gym. It's not a question of money.
No, but trust me, if you pay $500 a month to a private trainer to go see him 4 times or 5 times a week, you're gonna think about the money.
Yeah, but
Trust
you see
me.
that.
It's
No,
not
but
a
I get
little,
that part. But the personal trainer now is the 500 is not an issue. It's justifying the 500 when I can do it on myself. Because if I go to the gym, I'm going to go alone. I know I'm not going to go with a trainer because I do
So
things on myself.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Okay?
We're here for that.
You're a basketball coach,
Yes.
right? Do you agree that even when you were at your top, your
Yes.
peak basketball player, and you probably know more than the coach that is talking, the IQ, everything about the game, you still need a coach.
For sure.
Coach is not there to teach you something.
Jordan had a coach. Kobe had a coach.
Exactly. So the point
Yeah.
of the coach is not, I'm not teaching you something. Oh my God, nobody knew. No. I'm just keeping you accountable. I have a good way of knowing which button to push you because something motivates you. Some other thing might motivate somebody else, right? So the idea of having a coach is just, you seem like a, today we came, it's a little, we don't know you, but you were already here preparing everything in advance. You could have been like, let's say you would have been not prepared for anything. That's like, hey, what's up, boys? Let's prepare everything now. Maybe you have a tendency of being sloppy. You don't sound or look
No,
like
not at
somebody
all.
who's sloppy at all.
Very
Zero.
organized.
And you seem like a man of your word.
Yes.
You seem like a man of your word. So I feel
Very
like if you would
important.
shake hands with the coach
Mhm.
and have an appointment with the coach, you would feel fucking bad canceling on him in the morning. So, bro, I don't
Never
feel like
would.
coming." You would fucking go.
I never would. But
That's
once the contract is over, because the thing
but
is,
that's the thing. It's if the contract is long enough. Look, you like
give
to
me
test,
2 years. Give me
you-
3
you-
years if you want.
you
I'll
like-
tell you one thing about me. And this is very personal. When I mean the psychology of it, is everybody has to find their purpose.
Yeah.
The way I function is I give myself purpose.
Okay.
So I can go, tomorrow I can tell myself, I want to have a 6-pack by the end of the summer. You'll see me train like crazy and I'll be disciplined and everything, whatever. Once I get it, I'm like, okay, I've done it. Now next. I don't get attached
You know what I think?
long term to things.
With all due respect, I think many of us are like that. Many of us are
I can only speak for me now.
Yeah, so many of us, you can get super intense, reach your goal. Then once you reach it, it's like, all right, next, kind of, it's done. But talking about the discipline and the importance of integrating this in somebody's life, it's different. It's not about just reaching, regardless if you want a 6-pack or not. It's just about integrating this in your life, and it's about. So let's say you say that even if you do it for 2, 3, 4 years, nothing is going to
I've
change
done it
for you.
before.
But do you believe in being able to change the subconscious brain of
For
someone?
sure. It's called
how-
conditioning.
How do you do it?
You teach it. Like anything, you have to teach it.
Teach it and
And then it becomes your second nature.
yeah, and it takes time to change the subconscious brain of somebody. You guys know better
21
than
days,
anybody
actually.
else. The subconscious? That's the
Well,
habits. That's for the habits. 21
But
days
the
is for
habits
habits.
and subconscious are very closely related. You have to understand. Habits become second nature to you once it's integrated completely, right? So let's just say you stop smoking. You're a smoker. You stop smoking and you tell yourself it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. The average now, there could be longer or shorter. Eventually, you're going to be, oh, it's disgusting. You conditioned yourself.
Yeah.
You eliminated a habit.
I might be wrong in my assumption
Mm-hmm.
completely, but I know the 21-day rule is the rule of thumb for creating a new habit in your life. But it's very easy to break this habit, even if you've done it for 21 days. We've all done it before. Do
Yes, for
something
sure.
for even more. We did the
But
75
why do you think
hard.
you do? So it takes you 21 to do it and it takes you 2 seconds to break
Exactly.
it.
But the subconscious, so this is
Yes.
still on the conscious level. In my opinion, again, I'm not a
Go
I
ahead,
don't have
go
a
ahead, go ahead.
So that's on the conscious level, yes, you do all these things. On the subconscious level, the fact that you can go from I was this kind of person, I would never go to the gym, I would never do XYZ, to now, regardless of where I'm at in the world, of my objectives, I want to gain weight, I need to go. Going to the gym is part of my routine, and I have to hit the gym. That's it. So the way we can do it, I'm sure you read the book Think and Grow Rich. Okay, and the portion where he's talking about changing your subconscious brain, and you remember how you change the subconscious based on the book. Again, it's not c'est pas la règle
No,
du
go
monde
ahead.
complet, but the repetition of something where you have to do it over a period of time, way longer than 21 days, way longer than 75 days. This is the way you could eventually change your subconscious brain in regards of something that you're
But
doing
let's
in your life.
agree that if it takes you X amount of time to change something, it could take you Y amount of time to change it back with the same logic. Because you're
yeah,
using the word
yeah.
subconscious, but this is a hot word right now. Subconscious. It's literally,
No,
if you dumb it
I'm
down,
not, I'm not using, yeah,
it's
okay.
it's no, because when I'm talking about in the book, right? They're talking about subconscious. Subconscious meaning just you're not conscious of it. It becomes like nature, right? You don't need to think about it. Subconsciously, when you go to the bathroom or you drink water, is because you're thirsty. Subconsciously, you don't think about it anymore.
No, it's not. That's not that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a human being when he's born.
Yes.
His first, is it 3 years or 7 years? That first 3 years,
That.
it shapes the subconscious brain of the baby, which you as a human being today, I'm sure you know that 95% of who we are today is subconscious. It's not about I'm thirsty. I need to. No. It's who you are as a
I'm
human
not too sure
being.
about those numbers, but
No,
okay.
you
fair.
can fact
Yeah,
check
yeah.
me.
No,
whenever you want.
But again,
95% of who we are we're driven by our subconscious brain that is actually built mostly it's either the first 3 years or the first 7 years. That I'm not sure. I think it's the first 3 years
So
specifically.
you believe the first 3 or 7 years, pretty much.
Shape who you are as a human being, how you're going to be.
Today.
You have a tendency of being this kind of person, a tendency of being that kind of person. This is when it's shaped. So if somebody grows up in a family where the parents are beating the shit out of each other,
Mhm.
even if he's 1 years old and they don't think he's grasping anything of what's going on, it's actually shaping his subconscious brain.
Those are
and his
traumas.
and it's exactly, and it's going to affect his behavior in his entire life
Entire
without
life.
necessarily knowing that it's coming from there specifically.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happened when he was 1 or whatever. That's the subconscious that I'm talking about. So the subconscious,
No, I get what you're saying. But you have to be careful because you're talking about 3 and 7 days, 7 years, but you can have trauma at 25.
yeah.
I have situations where my relation with love and relationships is because something when I was 17, 18. I am conscious of it now,
yes.
but subconsciously for a very long time, I wasn't. Now, we are an accumulation of experiences and trauma. There is no...
I agree, but the trauma
Mm,
in general,
Mhm.
unless somebody is really unlucky, and I wish that on nobody,
mhm.
how many big traumatic things you go through in your life in general?
So-
Not that many.
Yeah, but you can't quantify it like that.
But I in what sense?
Okay, so what you find traumatic could be something nothing for somebody else, and something that you find nothing could be very traumatic.
I get that.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
And I know this from Lebanese culture. And now this is not because of your past, this is culturally how you guys were raised. Let's just say your business doesn't work, and God forbid, right? You're not going to commit suicide, right? But certain people of Caucasian descent can lose their life personally just because of the pressure, social pressure of losing a job or losing a certain amount of money. Yet Lebanese, you can give them a penny, make $1 million out of it, lose everything, and start over with no stress. Well, stress, but meaning not to the point where...
I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
The threshold is very different
Exactly.
depending.
So-
I agree with
So
that.
you losing money is part of the game.
I
You
agree.
try, you lose, you succeed, and it's a very survival
I agree with
skill. Some other people's, if they lose $1 million, for them, and they're losers, and everybody's going to be disappointed and depression. That's what I meant by everybody's very individual. It's custom made.
I agree.
Now you guys are two brothers, so you probably, and you're pretty much close in age, so you have somewhat the same family. You get your experiences is the same. Like me, my brother's 7 years younger than me, and my sister 9. I'm the oldest of the family. So what I lived with, we have the same parents, but we're 3 very different people, us 3, because we went through life seeing and feeling different things, right? So I can give you a very simple example. If you take a family that were poor and became rich, and they have 4 kids, the 2 older kids are 10 years difference with the younger ones, right? And what happens is they went through the evolution of them being poor to getting rich. And the younger kids, by the time they knew what money was, they were already billionaires. Like Kim Kardashian versus her kids. Their relationship with money is not going to be the same because she went through, whatever it was, and their kids are born in richness. Same values, same parents, same this, same that. Your trauma or your whatever happens, it could be heartbreak, right? Maybe a girl.
I agree.
You didn't. Same brother, same things. Then he has a certain relationship. He has illness or somebody called him fat, and he took it as a personal challenge to never be called that again. Somebody called you fat, it's like, okay, go fuck your mom. And we move on,
I
right?
agree.
So it's really case by case. So to come up and say we're more receptive at a certain age or whatever, especially today, we know that it could happen as much as you protect your kids or whatever. Once you put them to the world, it's another ballgame. And they can live the same thing. The twins. One is a doctor, the other one is a serial killer. Twins. So fuck astrology right there, right? And then from there, what they enjoy, what they do not enjoy, the favorite color, favorite whatever sports, is because of their experiences. He had a best friend here. This girlfriend broke his heart, cheated on him. The other one, they got married and have 2 kids. So there is, and what you eat too affects you too.
I agree.
So if we go back to the food,
By the way, I agree 1,000%
Okay.
on everything you're saying.
Okay,
Everything you're saying. I agree.
but
No, there's no but. I agree. I just what I was saying is the in general, even though something traumatic for me is not traumatic for you, and that's a fact, 100%. usually you don't go through hundreds of traumatic
Micro
situations unless you're
traumas.
micro traumas.
Micro traumas are a big thing. We have bad days that ripple in your mind for a longer time than they're supposed to. Sometimes I'm stressed about a basketball game that I don't give a flying fuck about.
Yeah.
Yet subconsciously, when you were saying, I'm putting pressure on myself to try to make these kids win, yet it doesn't change anything. We finished last or first. I'm doing this because I want to help them, and that's pretty much it. I'm the one putting most of the micro traumas we have are things that we put on ourselves.
Yeah.
Expectations
Yeah.
versus reality, and goals or objectives versus results. That's what I meant. Now, yes, that's true. We're not going to have crazy traumas like you say, but micro traumas, the micro fissures,
Yeah.
could break anything. And if you take, I don't know if you know the theory of, is it fracture? Like anything that's unbreakable, if you hit it at the right spot with the right force, it shatters. That's what I mean. So imagine multiple, those little, the Chinese torture, one little drop of
Yeah.
water. Can't do nothing. Do it for hours. Eventually it goes to your head. That's what I mean. We have to stop with this idea that we can quantify trauma or we can label that's trauma, that's not trauma. Most of it we don't even know.
No, it's not. But yeah, that wasn't the point. The
No, I know
labeling
what
the
you're
trauma.
saying.
Okay. So let me ask you: do you agree? And it's a genuine question. I want your expertise on it.
I have no expertise. I have
No,
opinions.
but you have a background in psychology, so you
yeah,
studied,
but
you
that's,
studied
I
these
just say
things.
that it's true, but
But you
again,
studied
it
these
was
things. So,
20 years ago.
do you agree that and I think what I was referring to about the subconscious brain, it's I'm not sure 100%, but it's 0 to 7 years
Okay, yeah.
will shape mostly who you are.
Oh, yeah, the
in your
foundation.
life.
Definitely
That's
the foundation. Yes.
What's the foundation? It's your subconscious brain. And if I was looking in my phone now, or if you want to fact check me about as a human being,
Okay,
the
yeah.
power of the subconscious versus the conscious
Mhm.
is extremely, extremely, extremely different. Way more subconscious brain than
How can
conscious
you
brain.
quantify that?
It studies.
No,
It's
but
studies.
how do you think they study it?
No. So I don't know how they study
okay.
it. But let me. What I do know is that you can. I'll actually look it up on my phone and I'll show it to you. So the fact that the subconscious brain runs who you are, if you're able to, I'm not saying that you crack the code and you know exactly how to control your subconscious brain. It's very difficult to do. But if you have a specific way by being very disciplined into doing something to kind of recreate yourself. One way to do it is to be super consistent, but for a long period of time.
Yes, for sure.
Until it enters your subconscious brain, where when you wake up in the morning, it's part of your routine now. It's kind of effortless to go to the gym and do whatever you want. And all this conversation is talking about you going to the gym.
No, but going to the gym
Yeah.
or opening up a business,
Yeah.
for me, it's the same thing. Meaning that you have to create purpose.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like you said, if you go to the gym, you will lose your podcast. Like
No, because it's time. Now it's not a question of discipline.
It's a question
of priorities.
Yeah. But
So the only room I have.
Why is that much? Why like 30 minutes of the gym? Like 30 minutes.
No, but it's not 30 minutes. It's an hour plus transportation. So we're about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we're talking about roughly, let's just say 2 hours.
Good
2 hours.
Yeah.
Doing the pod is about 2 hours.
Yeah, I get
Right?
it. Oh,
So-
okay. I see that like that. Okay.
That's what I mean by that. So my priority in a day, wait 1 second. So let me read this.
Yeah. No problem.
The ratio in approximately 95% subconscious to 5% conscious. Though this is an estimate of the brain actively in control and not a direct physical volume. The subconscious mind controls the vast majority of our automatic bodily functions. So again, what they're talking about here is you breathing, you digesting, you eliminating toxin, your liver, and everything like that. That's what they mean by that. It's the autopilot of your system. It's not what you were saying at the beginning. You were talking mental. This is mostly physical, right? So when you're drinking water, you have to filter it. So the filtering process, as I'm speaking, I'm breathing. So I'm taking oxygen, taking it and breathing it out and stuff like that. That's what they mean by that.
Fully, you just the whole article.
But it
is-
says
is-
the subconscious mind controls the vast majority of our automatic bodily functions. Body functions.
Okay, but you're stopping there. If we
Yeah,
read
but-
more,
No, I get that. There's more to it.
there's more.
But they're
more to
saying
it,
the
yes.
majority of it is your body functions. The 95 sounds humongous,
Mm.
but out of the 95 is probably 90% of your
Yeah,
breathing, sweating, hair growing, nails growing. You see, so those things that you're not telling yourself grow, right? My beer, grow. It's for you to survive. And then the mental state, I would have to go a little bit more.
Yeah.
This part of the brain is responsible for essential functions, breathing, heart rate. It literally says that right after. So just confirm what I said. Heart rate, digestion, involuntary movement, and also governs your habits, instincts, and long-term memory. This is where. So when you're saying mental, you have to be careful when I said mentally, because you're talking about your state of mind, right?
Not just a state of mind of who you are as a human being.
But
know,
you
in
breathing
general.
and everything is not who you are.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I get that point. Of course,
That's
it's
what
part
I mean.
of it. Of
so
course,
the
it's part of
difference
it.
is, if I can give you a metaphor, it's like you driving a car, right? You driving a car and changing the music. 95% of the body of the car is automatic. You know what I mean? The V, like, you know, the engine, the AC, keeping the cooler, whatever it is, and then the little out of the 95% is you changing the radio and you shifting maybe at best, or putting your This is what I mean by that. So you have to be careful when you say 95. It's a big number, but there's a lot of things that we're doing right now that
are
we're
included in it.
consciously not knowing. Meaning me moving, I'm not even thinking, okay, move my arm left, or breathe. You know, you're too hot. You have to, stuff like that. That's why you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But
So
anyways,
it's mostly for, no, because I can actually relate that to food. That when I said it's important what you eat, food is your second brain, right? It's your second heart, second brain, whatever, depending on the studies. So whatever you eat affects you directly in your mood, quality of sleep, mental focus, growth, so many things. And this is just by what you're eating, because it's a chemical reaction, right? Good things give you a positive, level. Bad things slow you down. I was having this conversation with my son, and he's like, how are you not tired after eating so many steaks? And I was like, even me, I was shocked. Then I did my studies, because I was like, sure, every time I would eat like a big steak with pasta, I would be on a food coma. On meat, I'm not at all, because my body now transformed and not doing any carbs anymore. It's only doing fat as fuel. So when I eat the steak, and you barely go to the bathroom too, right?
No.
So it's digesting everything and using it as a recycling, going out. And that's why there's no fatigue, or less fatigue, let's just say, and no bloating.
No bloating. The
Exactly.
bloating is
Gas is like completely gone, because your stomach is like, hey, I can digest this easily. The enzymes, the acids that it's creating is for only one type of element, and it's taking the fat and the protein. That's it. So your body's like, hey, I can get used to this. So that's why you're more sharp. And I would always say this. I'm never going to say this diet or that style. Find whatever works for you. But once you find it, it's life-changing. And the minute that I remove alcohol out of this,
gonna be next level.
Exactly. I figure maybe then I'm gonna be like, okay, so what's next? Maybe the gym. See?
So let me ask you about food. What do you eat? Like, what's your go-to? You wake up in the morning. What time you eat? Because I did the animal-based with him as well.
Yeah.
Now I'm still kind of on a
Did you ever do a carnivore one?
carnivore only? No.
And did you ever do fasting?
Yeah,
fasting,
Like,
yeah.
not
We
16
always
8.
fast.
No, I'm talking about like a 72
No.
hour one.
I did 4 days.
72, no, he did the 3, yeah.
I did 4 days.
4 days.
I did 4 days.
How did you feel after the 4 days?
Amazing.
Thank you.
But did you find it difficult to do?
I only find I do it twice a year,
Okay.
right? But I do 3 days, 72 hours,
Okay.
because the best benefits start after the 48th,
Yeah.
and it's more 72. Then you can do it. Some people do weeks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a week. I'm like, cool, but no. Like, I
Yeah.
love life there. Relax.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The hardest is the second day for me all the time. The first day, it's easy for me. It goes very easily. The second day, it's not because my body requires it. It's my mind.
Yeah. The mind
Oh,
is-
you should feed me.
yeah. Plenty tricks.
You
yeah.
usually eat regularly, a habit of eating.
Yeah.
Now they're like, you should. Once you go through the second night of sleeping, when I wake up, I can do probably another 2 days.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
told myself 72, so it's
That's it.
72. And now I've learned after the 72, I used to eat like a pig. And I'm like, what a bad idea.
Bro,
I feel
it's
like
the worst. I did it once after the 4 days. Fucking 3 steaks and fruits and everything. The crash after was next level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I go easily, because even with fruits, certain fruits I react better than others.
Yeah.
Like I realized apples now, it's not the best thing for me. Like I try to have an apple every 2 days now that I'm trying fruit. Like my stomach is like, I'm not too sure. Too much
really?
fiber.
Oh, really?
And fiber is not my best friend right now. So because there's
yeah.
nothing much to release. So to answer your question, on a good day, let's just say weekend, I would probably have breakfast around 11, and it's gonna be 2 eggs, or with a steak, or with another form of meat. Sometimes it's like chicken thighs, a couple here and there, bacon or whatever it is. But it's mostly 2 eggs for the breakfast, just because I'm not a big fan of eggs. So I eat them in the morning with a little bit of cheese, and it goes. And at night, it's usually a big ass steak with butter. I'll have some shrimp,
Amazing.
some chicken, or like a beef patty, maybe one.
You feast at dinner. Eh?
Yeah, but like I eat like today, I only ate once today.
Yeah.
And I'm full because I ate super late at 4:30.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a big ass steak and I had about 6 small meatballs.
Best.
And I'm
That's
gonna
the
be
best.
good. I take coffee, but black.
Yeah, that's
black.
the only different.
I started coffee 5 years ago because I heard it's good for your brain.
Oh,
So
Oh,
I
really?
start things because I know there's.
Yeah.
But now I'm cutting off completely. I want to see if I can.
Keep the energy.
It doesn't give me energy. It gives me focus.
Oh, really?
It doesn't keep
Okay,
me
yeah, the
up.
focus,
Yeah, it just gives me like it's funnels
also-
my ideas.
also,
Yeah.
also.
I take tea here and there.
Yeah.
I love water too. So
Do you take do you eat organs?
yes, for sure.
Okay. Yeah,
I
you
love
have to.
heart.
You have to. Huh? Yeah.
I love
You
heart.
have to on the carnivore. You have to.
Well, you don't have to, because if you're okay eating the same thing every day, you don't have to do shit.
for the vitamins in them. No, don't you have to? Isn't it recommended?
So the only
strongly
vitamin
on
you're going to
the-
be lacking on a carnivore is
on the
usually
liver
vitamin
especially.
C.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
vitamin C. That's the only one. Like
Liver has it.
yeah,
Liver
no, but
contains
even
it.
steak, but in very small quantity.
amount,
So it's not, and you don't. Depends on how you eat your steak. So I eat it
Awesome.
medium rare, and there's more vitamin C. The rarer it is, there's more vitamin
Yeah.
C. When you cook it, but you could take supplements. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But or multivitamins. I don't take none of those for now because I'm trying to minimize my intake of everything, and then I add here and there just to see how I react, to see what I like, what I don't like, and stuff like that. But again, when you do your research, it's just vitamin C. When you were vegan, it was B12. When it's vegetarian, I think you're okay, I guess, overall and stuff like that. But there was a lot of gas, a lot of bloating because of the beans and everything like that. So like I said, everybody should try it. I tell everybody to do the carnivore for 30 days. See how you feel. But 30 days carnivore, not animal. Do the 30 days. If you don't feel amazing after that, it's not for you. Simply put.
Easy,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I have 4 friends that tried it because of me. And they're like, this is amazing, but I don't know if I can maintain this. So
Yeah,
I
socially, it's for the social life. It's different.
social life, and especially like when I was vegan, I used to eat before going for supper. So no, but it was that.
That's crazy.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna ask him, is there oil here, butter there, this and that. So I was like, fuck this shit. I would eat before going out, and then when I would go out, I would just ask for like a salad with no salad dressing and just eat those veggies, and that was it. People are like, okay, you're fucking boring. I was like, I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not doing this for you,
Yeah.
right? Carnivore is another story, because if I go to an Asian food, I can't ask them, can I get a steak? You know what I mean?
yeah.
You go. So because of that,
Do you put spices on your food, or you even stop? It's only meat and salt.
so the 30 days was only salt.
Yeah.
So I did it. That's how I lost like 12
100%.
pounds. So I went from 205 all the way to easily 192, 190. Now I'm at 187. I want to see if I can hit 180.
That's good, man.
But I'm not like, I don't want to, like, meaning aiming for it. But if it happens the way it is, 180 would be what I was weighing in around when I was 20. So
That's crazy, man.
And check your inflammations after that.
but that's the thing. So usually
crazy.
winters it gets really crazy. Like I feel it a bit,
Mm.
but it's not my knee used to be this big,
Oh.
and I could literally cook.
Did you have injuries on your knees, like ACLs and stuff
Nope.
like that, or no?
I did all the tests and everything. They say it's probably an autoimmune, but they don't know what triggers it. And then after I did my research, they're like, it's definitely probably food. So you have to determine what it is. So I tried different things. And then when I found out the research on the carnivore, the cholesterol is
Everybody's, yeah, same thing, man.
we'll see.
But what do you think about it? Because it's the good one, the bad one. It's
Like I said, I don't care about the numbers. I don't care what people think.
how you feel.
It's how I feel.
Yeah.
So, like I said, what's good for me could be bad for you and vice versa. So I would never dare, because even the research now, depending on the quality of the food you eat, and that's why quality food, even today. So how do you do? Okay, so you guys do quality food. So how do you determine if it's actually quality? Because everybody lies nowadays. there's fake label. Where do you buy your food? Ah,
We
okay.
have with
No, but it's making sure it's whole food,
Mhm.
no vegetable oils,
Okay.
not
Never
using
vegetable
vegetable
oil,
oils,
that's-
for instance. So that's how we're controlling the
Yeah, yeah.
healthiness. But yeah, do we know 1,000,000%?
No,
of
for
every
sure.
single
Some's going to go through the
ingredient?
cracks.
No, we
Every
usually go buy
ingredient-
at
no.
Costco our stuff, but we have to.
I
check
love
everything.
Costco.
We check everything. Yeah,
I love Costco because Costco,
Yeah.
I trust more Costco than these little guys at the bottom because Costco, their reputation's
Yeah.
in play.
yeah.
So they have to do the
They
meat.
have everything.
Yeah.
The normal meat and the
Yeah,
the
exactly.
regular and the
And it's good
stuff.
for their labeling and
Yeah.
to show what's going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Compared to there was this scandal with the halal thing. I think a couple of years in IGA, there was pork in it, so they put it just in
No
the same.
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I think it was IGA or Metro.
That's
I don't
crazy.
remember which one.
That's crazy.
So they were like,
Halal
yeah, there
with
was-
pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they use the same machines
Oh yeah. They
Oh.
were
to grind the meat.
Oh,
So they're
Yeah.
like, it's too long to cut. They just
Yeah.
put a
Yeah,
label.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they bring halal meat, put it through the grinder, but there was pork just before.
No, yeah, you ruined it. No, 100%.
And they just tested randomly. Huh? They did like different stores and they found
And
that
they found it.
because they were like, even the kosher is even harder to discover, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, it's some people were saying, yeah, it's organic. Now their new laws coming out, organic doesn't mean necessarily.
It's true. Exactly. Yeah, this is why I'm like, yo,
No, 100.
because you can read everything. Grass fed is not even. It's not grass finished. All these
Exactly.
little details, man. It's too much. But
Do you eat grass fed?
I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah,
Okay, you didn't.
I have a poor
Me
man's
neither.
mentality.
For
So
me, you just
whatever's
get the-
on special, whatever's
you
good.
fucking
Exactly,
buy it and
so-
that's it.
And then
But
whatever, I eat
whenever-
it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
So
But
far, so
never
good.
for clients. For clients, I take care of the best I can. Bio, yes, you buy bio, but grass fed meat, of course.
Yeah.
Chicken outside.
So what's better now?
What's better?
Yeah, grass fed or bio or whatever. Which one is it?
Grass fed is better.
Okay.
And
What's the
now
difference?
They say
But
is they lie to us.
honestly-
it have to be grass finished. Bro,
Yeah.
it's too much.
The fuck
Too
is
much.
grass finished?
Grass fed is like they
He
really,
died eating grass?
Yeah. Never touched
No,
grains.
because-
Like
before they, there's one doctor. He said like they put them outside just before they killed them, made them eat some grass.
So
and
they're
say
grass-fed.
Grass fed, but grass finished. They really started all their life, like all the.
So there were
the
vegans all their
Oh,
lives. The other
exactly.
ones could have been.
Something like that.
but if you actually, grass fed doesn't taste as good as grain, and that's the whole story about it.
Would you be able to? would you-
No, bro. When I tried, in my opinion,
Yeah. This is
it's
like
just-
a Pepsi and Coke.
It's juicy. No, but
debate.
the grain, like grains, it's always the steak is bigger, juicier. The other one gets a little bit more dry. Even the fat, you eat the fat on the steak.
Oh, I live
hope
on
so.
that.
That's it.
I live on
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. The
We-
fat becomes yellowish, like really, really yellowish on the grass fed beef.
Mhm.
It's good. It's still good. It's a steak, fucking good. But find the grain, sadly, is still better.
So you think if I would bring
taste-wise.
3 steaks from 3 different, you would be able to taste the difference?
Look,
Listen,
yeah.
I'm telling you, not 3, but if you bring one grass fed, grass finished, and one that is not, I'll see the difference because I've.
I said
did it.
taste.
You would taste.
I would taste the difference.
You would
You-
taste it.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
100%.
Okay, so I don't know. I would
100%.
have to really focus on that.
Actually, try. Go find one grass fed,
Yeah.
grass finished, and try it and see by yourself. You're gonna see a difference.
Because it has to be cooked
It
the same
has-
way. And
Yeah,
it
cook the
has-
same way, done everything the same way, tasted. You're gonna see.
It has
No,
a
'cause it's-
close smell to. I'm not gonna say skunk.
God
Bro,
damn.
no, it's
No, but
you,
it's
I
really-
swear you're gonna see what
it
we're
has-
Okay,
talking
now I'm
about.
going to be paranoid.
Try it.
Tonight I'm going to start
No,
smelling
you have to
everything.
try it.
And the blood is more purple.
You have
It
to
gets
try.
closer to purple. A little bit.
And I just found out this week that the red in meat is not even blood.
Yeah. I heard it too.
What is it?
It's
I don't
like
know what they call it. I
yeah,
don't
it's whatever is
understand
in
that,
your
yeah.
skin. It's like a
Yeah.
residual combination of multiple things. It's
Oh,
not
shit,
just
that
blood.
was them, man.
And I think we're watching. We have the same feet.
Maybe.
Yeah, you do.
Of course.
Healthy,
You know what I
healthy
mean?
people.
You know what I went with him on the animal based, and us we not even spices, nothing anymore, and we're Lebanese. Even you Algerians, you guys spices on everything.
How are you doing this?
So I love the food with salt only,
Yeah.
and I swear it's like I became not intolerant. I'm not gonna say that. I can go out now and eat sandwich like this with toom and everything, but I don't digest onions and garlic the way I used to digest them before going for a long time on the animal based.
But
I
that's
swear.
normal.
Yeah, it's
That's-
crazy.
It's like somebody that drank all his life he's used to alcohol.
Yeah.
Make him stop for 6 months, give him one shot, he gets tipsy.
Yeah, but like even now, forever, I
So
feel
both
like I
poisons.
No, but that's
Garlic
it.
and alcohol. Same thing. That's
No,
what
but everything
you're
is
right, yeah.
poison or fuel. Everything
Yeah.
you eat
Yeah.
is only one or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
you're right.
So once you eliminate it from your body, it's like I give this example often, especially for immigrants versus non-immigrants. When they go to these other countries and they drink the tap water and then they're in the bathroom for like a week.
Yeah.
I'm like, because your body doesn't have the microbes and the system. They're not used to it. They've
Yeah.
never had
Yeah.
shitty shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You go to India, the guy's like, yeah, okay,
Oh, bro.
here you go. That's extra spice. Right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
when you eat super clean for so long, anything that comes out of that ecosystem, your body reacts.
Yeah, 100%, man. I
But it's a
never
good thing.
felt it.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
It's a
I
good
never
detector.
felt it that much. The animal base was just that was a different one, man. And even you like desserts, you have a sweet tooth, man.
I don't have a big. I don't.
But like
I
when
have.
you
I have
want-
moments.
Yeah, once in a while when you
Yeah,
want.
Yeah,
We're
you
the
can-
same, but me too. Like I'm not that much of
Yeah.
a dessert guy or sweet tooth, but when I want, bro, he used to make a mix of.
Yeah. I put cottage cheese with avocado, bananas, and dates.
Oh,
If
Dates,
you-
bro.
Yeah, dates.
and honey.
Honey.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
just
Bro.
just
But
I'm
like,
sold.
I'm
Another vibe.
thinking,
Another
I'm thinking like I'm eating healthy and everything. I
Bro.
take a bowl like this, fucking 2,000 calories.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just,
for
like,
sure.
Fucking eating
But
it,
when you're carnivore, you're not thinking about the calories, huh? You're
Not at all,
actually-
because
Yeah.
it's good calories, man,
Yeah.
and you feel it, bro.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the
Yeah.
impressive
That's
thing
something
about it.
I overate in Lebanon. That avocado
Oh,
juice.
the
yeah.
cocktail. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Totally.
Yes, bro.
I think I was having like 4 a day.
Yeah,
easy.
man.
It's
This
so
is good,
like
man. Yeah.
I was at a soccer tournament and I was like eating those. Everybody's like, "Are you okay, man?" I'm like, "This is delicious.
It's really good.
Let's have it." Yeah, 10,000 calories right there.
Yeah.
But like I said, what I like about the carnivore is you eat when you're hungry and you don't need to calculate and you stop when you're full. And regardless, automatically I'm down to 2 meals a day because, eating and whatever. The only thing I'm trying to now plan properly is when I have sports late at night. For example, yesterday I finished boxing at 10:30, basketball at 10:30. Before I used to be scared eating afterwards. Now I can eat a steak after, go to bed, and the next day wake up and I lost 2 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
true.
It's true, man.
So that's why, for me, it's good. Now, can I see myself doing this forever? I would love to, but I know I'm going to crack eventually. Did you ever cheat in the 4 years? For sure.
Look, this year, to be honest
Mm-hmm.
with you, this year was a little bit too on and off, and I don't like it. I
But
really
why
don't like
were
it.
you on and off? That's the real question.
Because I thought I was like, taking it easy.
Safe.
I'm not following because I used to be more disciplined maybe with waking up earlier, and I changed these habits and came along the food also a little bit here and there.
It's
But
okay.
No, me, I'm too extreme sometimes. I go too extreme. I eat so many sweets, so many desserts, and I cheat. My cheat meals are
Were you
You wanna
ever fat?
not fat, not
Okay.
really fat. I was not cut. Maybe I didn't have all the
No, because
No,
I
the
have an
body
egg.
and-
Well, he used to be big,
yeah.
and now he's super
Mhm.
fit. And then there's that trauma where, you?
So me, I wasn't like a
Yeah,
fat boy, but I have way more that relationship of wanting to reach a goal physically
Mhm.
than him because I was fatter when I was younger, and he wasn't. Like when what he's talking about now is even when he used to get a bit fatter, he flexes. You fucking see 6 packs. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro,
yeah,
are you
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
kidding
One
me?
of those.
yeah, one of those.
I hate those people.
One of those, bro. I swear. So actually, he doesn't give a flying fuck. Like, he likes being in
But-
shape, but he doesn't care as much as me on the aesthetics of
the
the.
transformation of my body because of the animal-based diet. The transformation was within 2 weeks, bro. I used to train like extremely hard.
So you have muscle
Intense.
memory too. That
I
comes.
have
with
muscle
it.
memory, but
That helps.
the food made everything pop out, man.
Yeah,
In 2
yeah.
weeks.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
I think you were
I
paranoid.
swear to God,
This
I'm
guy's-
not even.
Yeah.
I'm so obsessed with that because for me, the good transformation, the good results, for me, it's just I'm obsessed with that. I'm really obsessed.
Yeah, but
He's also he has
And-
the type of body now that you can see. Like he goes, let's say, very very lean for 3, 4, 5 days. You see him like shrink, like he's cut,
yeah.
and he.
But because you trained your body to it.
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
When you see ex-athletes that gain weight, gain, they lose it as quickly because
Yeah,
they've
the
trained
muscle
for so
memory,
long.
yeah.
Muscle memory. Me, I go to the gym for 3 months. I'm like, I don't need to go to the gym anymore. It reminds me of when I was young, but then I'm like, hey, focus. No, because my son was telling me, he's like, how are you having a 4-pack now? He's like, you don't even go to the gym. I'm like, because I lost that weight. I'm like, those muscles just don't disappear.
Yeah.
Right? I still do sports. I was just covering them with a lot of, fat for the winter. So when people start and go back, those who trained most of their lives can go back to that shape a lot quicker than people that never trained before.
Agreed.
And that's why it's important to tell your kids to eat well and to train
And to train, exactly.
young.
You don't train.
No, but I used
And
to
you
train.
tell them to train.
But of course, don't do what I do what I say.
See, this is for me personally. If I go to the gym every day, bro, I'm always doing it every day. I go to the gym every day to maintain for later. Later, I want to be the best I can for my kids. This is my
That's it.
thought.
That's
this is my purpose.
Yeah.
For
I
example.
already have the kids, so the kids are
And
old now.
this is what
I'm done.
But this is killing me because later on, when you get to 60 years old,
I'm not there yet. But
no,
yeah.
but when we get there, I don't want to trip about it, but I don't want assistance. I don't want nobody telling me,
For sure.
bro, you need help. No. I can get up by myself. Leave me alone.
But I want to enjoy life still.
100%.
This
bro.
is where the balance comes into play
Yeah.
because most of people like I have a good friend of mine. He's super disciplined, but he's not the idea for me of fun and easygoing. I'm very nonchalant by nature. Very everything's fun and easy, right? So I've tried to balance. Yes, I am disciplined, but I'm not gonna go crazy. I had a friend of mine always with his Tupperwares, training and everything. I'm like, buddy, you're 35 years old. What do you want to become, Mr. Olympian or something?
Yeah.
Relax.
But what's his goal? This guy, like, is he doing this for show or like is he?
No,
what's
he
his-
has a lot of trauma.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I see.
he's afraid
Yeah,
to become what he thought he was before.
I see what you mean.
And when I say thought, because he was it was mostly in his head, right? So he's worried. He was a bit big too.
Yeah.
Then he got a lot of compliments because of the discipline and the training, and you want to keep that type of energy. But I'm like, you can still be happy, man. You can go and gym, just train double tomorrow. Simply put, if your obsession is there, nothing's gonna happen to you in 24 hours, 48 hours.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just trying to balance things out. Right now, I'm still doing soccer and everything. And most my friends at my age stopped doing sports. They can't follow. Knee problems. I never had no major injuries, nothing like that. Yeah. So I'm like, I can keep on and maintain. Then I have a younger friend of mine, a Lebanese guy. Shout out to Bashir. He was on the pod too. He's 43. This guy's a machine. So he trains at home. He's not a guy who goes to the gym, but plyos and calisthenics, 100%. This guy, every time I FaceTime him, he's doing push-ups, sit-ups, and chin-ups. I'm like, what are you doing? You have 4 kids.
Yeah.
You work like crazy. What's going on here? He's like, yo, if I stop, that means I'm dying.
Yeah,
And I'm like, hey, if it makes you happy, man,
Yeah.
by all means.
you said because of trauma, he doesn't stop the other guy, the other friend.
Yeah.
See, this is what I was thinking. Like, maybe you need this. Maybe this hits because, for example, me personally, I was not disciplined all my life. I wasn't disciplined. I was more wildlife.
So
going
what
out
changed?
and- the change was around COVID. I was like somewhere. I was asking God, like, give me an isolation. Man. I just want to
Yeah.
I just want to be in a room, train, eat, and go to work. That's what I want. And it came, and I tried it. This discipline to sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time, train and eat healthy and go to work was just doing so good for me. The switch was so good for me that I couldn't stop it. I got obsessed with it. So when you used to lack discipline in your entire life, maybe when you reach a new discipline, you become obsessed with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you happy? That's
Crazy.
that's the only thing that's
Like
important.
crazy.
I know
But
some fat people that are
It's
happy
different,
too.
bro. Like it's
No,
different.
but meaning that it's not necessary. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain here is I understand on the health. I understand for the future. I understand for, some people are like, I'd rather live 50 years happy and do whatever I want to do, drugs, sex, eat sweets at 12 o'clock, like midnight, 2 o'clock. That's
Exactly,
each
yeah.
their own.
Yeah.
And then die of a heart attack. And others no. Me, at the end of the day, it's a pursuit of happiness. Now, if being healthy and feeling amazing in your body makes you happy, by all means. I know people that are super healthy, super disciplined, but are fucking miserable.
Miserable, exactly.
Goggins is not the personification of happiness. Let's be
He's
very
never happy.
fucking honest.
Exactly.
The guy does a marathon with fucking 5 broken bones.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be like, I want to be happy like him.
Exactly.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Like he's the definition of discipline right now, right? In
Yeah.
the social media sphere. So you have to find. That's why I asked you if you're happy.
Yeah.
By all means, who the fuck am I to tell you not to do or to do it?
Exactly.
You're happy. You're happy.
100%.
If my friend in this case, is he happy? He has his moments. I'm not saying he's miserable, but he's saying that like he's doing what he's doing out of trauma, not because
Exactly. So,
like, you know, when discipline becomes an enjoyment, that's when you really reach that nirvana level. When you enjoy your discipline, you feel
Yeah.
good about it and everything like that, and you feel amazing and it gives you a positive energy to society. Yes. Him, in his case, it's mostly fear and insecurities, right? So,
I have a philosophical question.
oh, I like this.
It's interesting. How do you define happiness?
It's very personal.
How do you
How do you define what's good?
what's happiness?
Well, what's good? What tastes good?
Yeah, no, I get it, but if I can define
You
it
can
saying
you can ask me what happiness for me is, but I can never say happiness is for everybody the same thing. Life is, I believe, the purpose of life is to find your happiness. And happiness is not a personal thing in the sense only about you, is what makes you happy and does not make people around you unhappy. If you
say that again.
So happiness is what makes you happy, and that doesn't make other people around you unhappy. Meaning, if I'm happy but it makes you miserable,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because some people claim to be happy, but on the backs of other people, right?
Yeah.
And that's not pure happiness in that sense. But now it's very personal.
And do you feel like it's a state that can be actually reached and sustained all the time? Being happy?
So no, so there was who said that? If you sustain it, that's called death, right? It's a flat line.
Yeah.
You need to be the closest to it.
Yeah.
To you know that state where you're the closest to death.
Yeah.
That's happiness, where there's ups and there's downs, but you're at that Zen level, and that could be represented in so many different things. Me, in my case today, so what was happiness for me, let's just say in my 40s, is not exactly what it was in the 30s and in the 20s, but the core and the basics is pretty much the same. But like if I would tell you, and I'm asking you both because you gave the example why you became disciplined. If I would say what would be the perfect weekend for you?
perfect week.
Right now, I would say you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. There's no consequence or any stress.
Days off, like 2 days.
Whatever
off.
you want. You can
If I
go.
have
You
2
could
days
say,
off.
I want to go to work and finish at 2.
Yeah, I
It
get
could
it.
be anything you want. There's no right or wrong answer. But if I would tell you, here's 48 hours, do whatever you want that makes you happy, what would it look like?
I would wake up, train. take
What
the
time would you
plane.
wake up? No, let's go. Let's go with the details here.
I will wake up at 4:30 in the morning, like the usual. I go to the gym. I'll crush it because I got 2 days off. then I'll take a plane to Florida.
Okay. So, okay.
after
No, you
that,
can teleport.
I'll be-
Fuck the plane. I don't
Okay,
want you to
teleport,
waste.
boom.
Teleport, you go. Okay, so you could do that in Florida.
Yeah, also.
Okay, so that's what I mean.
Oh yeah. Bro.
So you wake up at 4 o'clock. It's somewhere where there's a beach.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the gym where this beach is and it's hot. And then what do you do there in Florida? What's you going to do in Florida? What's in Florida that you can do in Montreal?
I would be in Florida. I'd be on the beach
Okay,
all day.
so the
That's for
beach,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So you'd be on the beach doing what? Reading a book, doing push-ups, swimming, fishing, looking for medals on the beach. What makes you? I want the details.
Sunbathing with 2 women. No.
Okay, so okay, women. Yes, for sure. But when you say 2 women, let's just say with 1 here. Well, what's that?
No, I'd be with my wife.
Okay,
Hopefully
your
with
wife.
my
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully with my wife. When I have a wife. I'd be. Hey man, I would play basketball for like 2 hours. When I see her, I'll be competitive. Give it all I have. Also,
Kick some ass on the court.
I would love to. Yeah, and yes, man. I have to have ideas.
Take your time. Okay, I'm
be-
throwing you the question.
So it's a weekend.
48 hours.
48 hours.
48 hours. You can be wherever
40
you want.
for-
We start straight off the bat wherever you want.
48 hours. So I wake up also at 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning. I start by doing my own routine,
That is what?
which is writing, praying, and reading in the morning.
Wow.
and I
Okay.
was never a reader. I hated Actually,
Yeah, I
today,
started 4 years. 4 years.
So I
Yeah.
got 2 books for you.
100%.
But it's
what
not
are they?
the self thing bullshit. I'm telling you.
Don't
Right
assume I'm reading only self.
I know, but you do
bullshit.
read.
No. You did a miss assumption. I don't know how you say
now.
that
What
in
book are
English.
you reading right now? Honestly.
So right now I'm reading an ads book specifically for
Ah.
ads to run ads for my business.
Oh, okay.
Specifically.
So it's
So I'm a
business
guy.
book,
I'm a
yeah.
guy that is. I usually read books. I'm not a reader naturally at all. I read books that are relevant to what I'm going through in my life.
Okay.
So I decide in 2024 I want to focus on finances a lot. I want to learn about this. So I start reading shit ton of books about that specifically. And I gave you the example of Think and Grow Rich before, so you assumed right away 95%.
No, you went through a journey of self-discovery.
Yeah, no, but
That's my theory of observation of what I've seen from you so far.
yeah. So, but yeah.
But it's not a bad thing. Yeah? Don't get me wrong.
Self-development.
Like I figured out your brother, and I have somewhat of an idea of you.
Yeah, and we all have ideas on each other for
Well,
sure.
they could be wrong. They could be 100% wrong.
100%. So, anyways, I read,
Yes.
I
Write
write
and pray.
I
That's
write and pray. The core of it is mind, body, and soul, taking care of these three. Then, especially for the body, I would go hit the gym right away.
So you guys are morning gymmers.
Yeah, morning
Me too,
gymmers,
me too.
100%. So I would do that. Obviously, before that, I would see my say bye to my fiance, future wife. I would see myself with kids as well, so I would have kids. So then I would go to the gym. Then when I come back from the gym, I would have work to do for my business. What specifically is it? A consultation? Is it something in regards of the podcast? Is it something regarding my business for at least 4 hours that I'm doing? Then after that is being able to spend time in the sun and having my family over. So I want my family to be close to me. Parents, my brother, his family, his kids, everybody. I want us to be close to each other, and we'll just kick it and hang out. And I would actually repeat the same thing the next day.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about flying somewhere on vacation or whatever. I'm
No.
talking literally like just as an idea in general. I would repeat the same thing the next day.
No, but that's amazing. If
Yeah.
that's what would make you happy, by all means, I wish it to you both.
Yeah.
And it's not something that is far-fetched.
No,
Right.
100%.
That's what I mean. But you guys are very disciplined
We are.
in
We
your
are.
happiness. That's what I meant. It's very organized happiness.
So
Because if I would give you mine,
yeah,
for
I
48
I
hours,
want to ask you yours. Yeah.
ideally I would like to wake up at sunrise. I'm very I won't say artistic, that would be insulting to artists, but I like to see nature's beauty, right? A sunrise is something very unique as much as it comes out, it happens every day type of thing. And especially because we live in Canada, we know winters are, you see them a lot less and the sun a lot less. That's why we enjoy the sun a lot more.
Yeah.
When we have nice weather and everything like that, we miss it. We have time to miss it, especially Lebanon, Algeria, where it's winter is like 3 weeks of rain, at 10 degrees. Come on now,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? But for me, it would be yes, definitely quality time, spending time. Me anyway. My plan for the next years is to have a house next to a beach. It wouldn't be Florida, more of a savage, more nature type of island with locals and stuff like that. I'm not big on
So let's be specific. So you said you wake up, sunrise, then what?
sunrise, have my coffee, my water, whatever it is, just enjoy, take it in. You know that 10 minutes you said of sun or whatever, that would be just me breathing.
You're alone.
Usually it
Family.
would be my family going to be sleeping. I like my quiet time when I wake up. That first 30 minutes,
I agree.
I like just, to reset, take in. When I go on vacation down south, when I rent a house, for example, usually mostly it has a pool or in front of the ocean. I wake up, take my coffee or my tea or my water, go next to the water, and just appreciate the luxury I have right now of being somewhere with no worry, no stress. These little moments remind me that whatever happened in my life right now, at this moment, it doesn't matter. And then definitely quality time with my kids. My kids, my daughter's 17, my son is 15. They're my best friends. We spend 90% of my free time is with them. So we do sports, we do activities, we watch movies. Like we are a team, always together. Now they're creating their own teams in a way. So now I'm going through the depression of separation with my team.
Yeah.
It's part of the game.
Yeah.
And then ideally in the world, incredible. I would like to go to discover a new city, a new restaurant, a new museum during the day, then enjoy the beach. I love the beach, especially at the end of the day. When it's, it's hot, but it's getting cooler, the sunset, a bottle of wine, a bottle of water, whatever it is, depending on the mood. And then my second top is a supper outside, a terrace. Good conversation, good company.
That's us.
Exactly.
Middle Eastern also, you know.
Would you have this?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
No, this is temporary. Like everything in life comes with an expiration date. Now, this is my journey of the reason why I enjoy the pod is I have the luxury of discovering new people, good conversations. I didn't know what we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to talk about your business and then wherever it takes us, it takes us.
Yeah.
But I'm like, shit, I'm actually happy that this conversation is going so well. I'm like, this is cool. Because sometimes it's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Not every pod is
Yeah.
groundbreaking in that sense, but it's like life. You try some, you succeed. Sometimes you fail. Cool. Turn the page and move on. But your intentions were at the right place. Your energy was there. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
So me, a perfect 48 hours would probably be that. A mixture of culture and art with conversation and fun times. Always music in the background, that's for sure.
For sure.
For sure. And like I said, yes, maybe the second day I would like to do sports with my friends or play chess, whatever. Like I have a lot of interests. And this, remove the cameras, is just a bunch of guys having a conversation.
Yeah.
I used to do this all the time without the cameras, right? That's what I mean. For me, if I succeed that and I'm able to have it more than 2 days, 5 days in a week, I believe I succeeded.
And are you working towards that?
Oh, next year. Next year, everything's set. Like 2 years. I need my son to finish high school. No, everything. Every piece, I'm a big chess guy. Every piece I'm playing is going towards that. Now, if it doesn't happen for whatever reason, we are adapting and stuff like that. But every move I'm doing right now is to go towards that.
So it's a perfect retirement, basically.
Is it a perfect? I don't know if
But
everybody.
for you. I mean, for you,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
basically-
yeah,
that would
definitely.
become literally your day to day, and that's it, right?
Yeah, the idea would be 6 months there, 6 months here. I still
Okay.
need business. I still have
Yes.
kids that depend on me as much as they're going to have their careers.
That's
As parents, we always, regardless how old they are, we always work with the idea of creating a parachute for them,
yeah.
no matter what
Yeah.
happens. But in an ideal world, I would do 6 months, leave after Halloween because I love Halloween. So November and come back the first week before my son's birthday, so mid-March. So
Beautiful, man.
that would be the beach, open another business there that, whatever, something simple, something basic, something social, you can communicate with people and be part of the culture. Chill, have your coffee, because I'm a very simple guy.
Yeah.
I don't need a six-pack. I don't need a Lamborghini in my backyard. I just need one TV, couple of good books. Good music is a must.
Of course.
And that's it. And if I can share it with a partner, by all means. I'm single right now. If I have a partner, even better. Be
Yeah.
with somebody that loves you, that you love, and you
Yeah.
can share these conversations and these moments together, of course. Now, if I don't, I can still do it on my own,
Yeah.
right?
sure.
It's just an extra. I'm not going to die because I don't need somebody to be happy in that sense.
Yeah.
But you want to enjoy it. That's why my kids saved my life in a sense. Instead of having a life partner, I had my kids that I can share and enjoy these moments with. So we go to museums, we go to this, we try adventures, we do what we do and we discover new things that we like or dislike. And that's enjoyable, right? You wake up and you're like, shit, I learned something new, good or bad.
Yeah.
I tried something different, good or bad, but it's still a luxury. When you're in your routine and you're always doing the same thing and your life becomes predictable, I feel like that's where you're getting closer to death. And that's my biggest issue with the gym because I associate that idea to the gym because it's always the same. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, because when I was telling you the psychology behind it, I know why I hate the gym because it reminds me too much of a 9 to 5 type of job. You go in, you have to go in 4 or 5 times. You don't have to, but ideally, the people I know that are very disciplined.
I think the people that been there, done that,
Mhm.
they don't find it,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't find it the same way. They don't look at it the same way that, like, for us, maybe new athletes or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at 30,
Mhm.
at 32, I was more in shape than I've ever been in my entire life. Like 16, I would beat the 16-year-old me. I would beat him up. You know, and I'm way better than the 16-year-old. So you started younger. So you started with a nice discipline younger, and now you're like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean, there is this psychology.
For sure,
I think like Ray, same thing. Our coach.
No, but I get it 100%. Because even today, when I play soccer, I play against 20-year-olds. Yeah. I still sometimes have to remind myself I'm not 22 anymore. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like we won the championship this year. I remember the semifinals we were playing against a young Italian team. Like the average age was 20. The guy comes. I'm a defenseman now. Right, I used to be a striker, then midfield. Like as I'm growing older,
next year goal,
and then I'm gonna be in the stands. I'm gonna be in the stands, and he just turns and looks at me. And he's like, "You're fucking old, man." And I'm like,
that's
literally word for word. He literally looks at me. He's like, "You're fucking old, man."
Oh my
and I laughed, and I laughed, and I was like, first, a little bit of respect. I could be your fucking father first, and then I was like, when I said it, I'm like, holy shit, disgusting, right? Yeah. And then I was like, okay, and then we won the game, and then I'm like, you don't congratulate the old fucking man.
Exactly.
He's like, whatever. I'm like, you know what I mean? And then like you have these little wins. Then I'm like a little bit proud as I'm driving. And I tell my son, hey, we're in the finals, by the way. But it's a shitty ass league. There's nothing to it. It's like these fake wins, right? Yeah. But I'm happy with it. Even basketball, I'm playing against these young kids. Yeah. Like in 5 minutes, I'll destroy them. But out of a game, I don't have the energy anymore. I have to, you know what I mean? And this is the battle I'm going through. Now, I know if I go to the gym, it's going to give me an extra maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, just to put it to them. You know what I mean? I know this. But because the gym is, because when you go to play a game, it's never the same against the same players. You never know what's going to happen. There's always a surprise. For me, the gym is the most predictable, like except if you get injured. That's pretty much the most exciting thing that's going to happen to you, right? You're gaining weight. Yes, you're pushing more, but I don't have that ego of hearing the guy, I'm going to do more. I could care fucking less. I could care fucking less.
It shouldn't be an ego thing.
But some people, really it's their fuel. And again, by all means, it's a challenge. Oh, he's doing it. I want to do it. And if it gives you the result, whatever motivation it takes you, by all means, do it. Yeah. I don't have that motivation, but I know eventually. Like when I go train seriously, lately it's because of my son. Because my son's like, I have to go and train. So I go with him, but I spend more time training him than I'm training myself. Like I'll do 2 sets.
Nice.
Then I'm like, no, but focus on your motion.
Let's
really
go. Nice though. This is really nice.
But like I said, I live for them because my ideal, like I would feel like my life is complete, not happiness, complete. And I already succeeded to a certain extent that my son would be a better version than me. And I feel like he is light years ahead of me at his age. I'm not even close to what he was.
Happiness. This is happiness.
No, but yes, it's happiness, but it's more ego. It's more ego.
Oh, really? Also?
Yeah, because it's like,
I
always told myself, if I don't make it, hopefully they do. You know what I mean? It's like passing the baton, right? Maybe I can't, but let's hope so. Balancing, you want them to be respectful. You want them like the biggest compliment people tell me is like, oh, you have amazing kids. I'm like, damn right. Yeah. I did something right. Right? They could tell me I love your hair, you're sexy, you have so many good bits. I don't care. But when you tell me these certain things that go straight to the heart, and I'm like, okay, at least I brought in 2 good, decent human beings in this shitty ass world right now. I'm like, it's not too bad. And then trying to help them navigate through all, because they're going through shit that I've never been through. Yeah. We didn't have Facebook, we didn't have social media, we didn't have internet. Like we went to the park, the lights went down, we had to go back home. My reality was limited at cartoon Saturday morning and the 2 channels we had. No phones, no nothing. And then we had to look at the room, look at the ceiling and have imagination, right? Now they have video games and tablets and stuff like that. Bombardment with, all these causes, vegans, LGBTQ, Palestine, Israel. Like there's always these things and they talk about it. At 15, 14, seeing a side boob was the highlight of my day, right? Let's be very fucking honest. 100%. I used to go to the pool and they would have a one-suit.
The only thing you're trying to do is...
And if I was lucky, she was a bit cold, and I would go... I remember, I don't know if you guys knew it. Channel, what was it? Channel 5, Saturdays, it was like these crummish, and you would I think I saw a titty.
Yo, like, 100%. That was
like I would go and I'm like, I think I saw a titty. Could have been a ball.
Channel 07. Channel 07.
And like it was like those earrings, and they were like hoping for anything.
And you hear some
And I was like,
voices.
oh shit, I think I saw a titty.
Yeah, yeah.
Or we'd go to the department, open the magazines very quickly. Oh! I used to get excited for the Sears catalog.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, man. The bra in the underwear section.
Yeah.
Now you just fucking write porn or naked or
Done.
this.
Done. 100%.
And here we go again. That's what I mean. Like, you know, we're trying to go through things, find our right, even in the healthy part, right? Eating well.
So, yeah.
Nobody would have thought in the 80s, 70s, oh, you have to be careful what you eat. Before it's like, oh, you're eating.
Good.
You
Good.
succeeded.
Yeah.
You're rich.
Yeah.
So, you know, the struggles evolve, the businesses evolve, mentalities evolve, values evolve. But the core and foundation shouldn't, I believe.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, you guys are going to have kids hopefully
Yeah.
soon. And you're going to go through because like I keep on telling my friends, my daughter's 17. She's an amazing person. Somebody's going to break her heart. I feel like breaking that guy's neck eventually. But I'm like, but it builds character. I cannot be delusional and think that the first guy she's going to meet is going to be the guy.
Yeah.
Let's be very honest. She's going to meet assholes. They're going to, you know, as smart as she is, she's still going to find somebody that's going to, it's part of the life, like our life. We were those guys, or it happened to us too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, but we can go through it, but I don't want them to go through it. My son, deception. Like, you know, he wants to play in the NBA. He trains every day. He trains 7 days a week. Wakes up every morning, does his plyo every night, does his stretches. He's super disciplined. I would like to take a little bit of credit of it, but the irony of it is I'm not. I've never stretched one day in my life. I can't even touch my fucking toes. But I told him, because I didn't do it, you should definitely do it. Look at the results. I played college and university basketball.
Yeah.
I even had a semi-scholarship option in New York at one point. Newark, actually, to be specific. Then I got injured and that was it. But I was too small. Now, you know, my kids has the connections. He has the coaches because of all the people I know.
100%.
And I'm like, and that's what I mean by
Does
that.
he have a chance of maybe?
Everything's possible.
Yeah.
But like I told him, one game at a time,
So,
one
yeah.
training at a time.
Very
He's
nice, man.
he's 6'3" as a point guard. So
Solid.
that's a good foundation. He has very good vision. He has the qualities.
Actually, now there's more guys from Montreal and Canada starting to pop.
Because now, you know, we have social media. Before
Yeah.
before social media, how are you gonna know this guy at the Booneyland
Yeah.
plays basketball? You remember those old movies? He goes to Africa, he goes to a village.
Yeah,
he
finds a
sees this
cat.
guy, he's like, wow. It was like this in Canada too.
Yeah.
Now you have your highlights, you have your Twitter, your Instagram, you send it to somebody, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're known.
Yeah.
Again, like he wants to become a doctor too, so that's the good thing about. I'm surprised. I'm like, why? Go through the studies, but okay, cool, whatever you like. But like I told him, go step by step,
Yeah.
and then, you know, we never know. Maybe he meets a girl, falls in love, and then he's like, yo, let me just become a doctor. Things happen. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want him to put all his eggs in the same basket.
Yeah.
So what will happen will happen. So let's the same way you approach business.
Yeah.
Like, you put the energy and everything. If it doesn't work out,
You were in business forever? Like you started since the beginning of your career in business?
I was lucky. It's my mom. Well, my mom was one of those ladies that was like, I'm not going to stay home and do shit. So let me find. Then add to that ambition, me being extremely hard-headed. And yeah, extremely hard-headed. Like I tell people, I'd rather be lucky than good. And we got lucky. In the sense, my parents left the country when I was 17. I told my mom I'm not leaving. She's like, but you're only 17. And I was like, listen, you have two options. So I stay with your approval or I stay without it. These are your two options. Because I'm born in the States. Lived in Mexico.
Okay, that's
went
what
to
I was
Algeria.
going to ask you. I
My
thought
English.
Yeah, not just your English. You don't look or sound like a guy that left Algeria at 17.
No, I can't. But I came here from Algeria.
But not at 17.
No, I got here. I
Okay.
was 13.
No, but that's.
I was
So
13.
when did you leave Algeria?
So I was in the States until age 7. 7 to 8, I was in Mexico. And then 8 to 13, I was in Algeria.
8 to 13 in Algeria. Shit, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you
then
came back
13,
to.
and I came here. And then at 17, because my father was having, he's an ex-diplomat, and he was overqualified for most jobs here. So they couldn't give him a job. How ridiculous is that?
That's a typical story, by the way, of.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these like
no,
all
no,
the
but he
time.
studied
It's
in
crazy.
States. So
Yeah.
all his papers were.
Even- Okay.
No. He was he was supposed to be a McGill economy teacher. He studied in the States. All his diplomas, 2 doctorates, 3 masters from the States. My father's a super nerd. And when he got here, all his papers were legit, American. But he was overqualified. They could not afford the salary that he should be getting because of his studies. I was like, yeah, I don't care. Just give me what you can. They were like, no. So he tried different businesses, a coffee shop and shit like that. And then Tunisia called them and they're like, listen, we have a diplomat project for you. Come in, 4 years. So they're like, okay, we're going back. And I'm like, nah, I just made friends here. My fourth fucking language. I'm like, enough already. I'm like, I'm staying. I was going to start college. I had basketball and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I have friends here. You know, I have like, and my mom was like, nah. And she just bought the first daycare. It was a tiny daycare, 32 kids. And she was like, fuck that. We're selling everything. I'm like, what? 1 second. Let's keep the daycare. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, you're 17. My parents were super strict. When I was living with my parents, I had to be home by 9:30 every night. All of a sudden now, I live in an apartment. I'm 17 with a car and a business. 7 employees to my charge. And I was in college in pure science. So I was like, I told my mom, give me 6 months. What is it going to cost you? If in 6 months it doesn't work, I come with you. She's like, you sure? She's like, yeah. She's like, we're going to be talking on the phone. You know, I had to call those cards and everything. It wasn't no WhatsApp or anything like that. And internet just started, 1996, 1995, just to give you an idea. The internet just, you know, the on the line, cut off the line. We need to call somebody. That was the time. She left for 6 months, came back in 6 months. Everything was doing good. And the business grew. And then eventually she came back in 2001, 2002. Because my father went after that to Morocco with another contract. My brother followed. My sister lived with me for 9 months. Then my mom came back. And then I was like, okay, let's open the second one. My mom bought a house and murder she wrote. Man. Yeah, but like I said, it wasn't...
Beautiful story.
It wasn't because I was like, oh, I know this is going to make money. And no, because I was hard-headed, an idiot. And I was like, give me a challenge. I'm sure I can make it happen. And here we are.
Yeah, you're a humble guy, but
stupidity.
There is credit still.
Absolutely zero credit, except super hard-headed and very organized. Organized is a skill. Yes, I was organized.
Skill. Did you keep all the employees?
Yeah, for sure.
Likable. 100%.
No, I am likable.
Dude, that's another skill.
I am likable.
So
I have my
100% good leadership. For sure, you had good leadership.
Yeah.
And the business grew.
Okay, this guy,
pure luck.
This guy is
out
like,
of pure luck.
So if I die, I want you to write my obituary.
Out of pure luck.
No, but it was luck. But like I keep on telling people, it's not like I was telling myself. I see the potential of the business.
That I get it. I get it. But you have to be ready to grasp the opportunity. If you're not ready, you become suddenly I'm unlucky, bro. I took this thing and it didn't fucking work. I got unlucky.
It's the detachment to it. Like the pod when it got canceled, I lost 22.5 thousand followers. We were in the 5%, the most listened podcast video on Spotify Canada.
Are you kidding me?
Now I
went and checked.
Now I have 52 followers.
I went and checked your. By the way, I went and checked your.
My what?
Quickly, your page on YouTube, just kind of quickly.
Oh, that's new. That's 6 months.
But that's the thing. So I was looking. I was like, bro, I interviewed Joy back then, and this other person that I know back then. He's just putting zero effort on it. He just does it for fun or whatever.
But I don't.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but that's true too.
You lost 22.5K
on Spotify. Yeah.
That's
I was on I can show you the statistics.
No,
on my thing, I was on the 5% most listened video podcast in Canada on Spotify. And then everybody's like, so hard. I'm like, I don't care. No, but for years, when I started the podcast, I said it. My purpose is to get canceled. I feel like if I get canceled, it's like I made it. And I'm like, I can add that to my, my list of things that happened to me. I got canceled, motherfucker. But I would never do it purposely, like to provoke or whatever. But it's non-filters. If we're going to have a conversation, let's have it with respect. But I'm not going to go through. I had a Palestinian Israeli on a pod together.
Oh, shit, nice.
Real conversations. I had a flat earther. Oh, Lord. Then she had all her minions come at me. Those people are a little cuckoo and stuff like that. So astronomy people hate me. Like I said, it's or you love me or you hate me. Either or. But it's important to be authentic, to be honest to yourself. Now, like I said, the pod is literally what I used to do. I used to manage a bar. I used to enjoy talking to people. Right? Because one of my friends told me, do the pod because you're like, you know a lot of different things. Yeah. It would be fun. Maybe you can make money. I'm like, I don't care. No sponsors. Well, I have free sponsors. I sponsor them for free for the simple fact I don't want to be censored. I don't want to be associated to this type of subject. And it's like, don't worry, I'll help your business. Sandra, how many times? Coco and Corp, how many times? Delis d'Italie, how many? These are my friends. And Coco and Corp, I met her through the pod. She was a big fan, and I go to her restaurant every time I have an opportunity, and then I just put her logo everywhere. It's like, hey, listen, it's free marketing. However, how many people, whatever. I get black shadow banned so often on Instagram, it's ridiculous. And I don't even post anything interesting, to be extremely honest. Yet, it seems that
Yeah.
I bother certain people. But okay, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
I always said I'll continue doing this as long as there's more than one listener, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Right? And then I have people that really enjoy the pod, get excited when I stop for 2 weeks. What's going on? I used to do 2 pods a week. Come out with 2 podcasts a week.
How much time does it take you to do the whole editing after?
You're going to laugh. With all the clips? An hour and 10 minutes.
And that you got to that process with the experience in the last 6 years, or right off the bat you were able to drop it
No,
off?
I started video. It's only been 2 years. I used to be only audio because I didn't want to show people's faces. 2 years only. 2 years. When Joy was here, for example, she was audio only. I was in the other room. Yeah.
Audio only.
Yeah. Audio podcast, like original podcasts, were audio mostly.
And did you share like glimpses by video?
Nope.
On
You've never seen like the first 250 podcast. No, 3.
I have a memory of seeing.
No, I would put a picture of us taking a picture.
maybe.
We were on the pod, and that's about it.
Maybe maybe.
Right? We had a lot of.
Even the one with Sandra, if I'm not mistaken, I thought.
No,
I
Sandra
saw
was all video.
it was all
The
video.
first one was in my apartment because we were doing renovations here. The second one was in the big room when she came with Joe.
Mm.
And now she's supposed to come back again, 3rd time.
Nice.
But Sandra, my daughter worked for her. I've known her for so long.
Very nice. Yeah.
So, no, every
So
time
video you didn't. So now with the videos, 1 hour you chop off everything. And
I'm using iPhones. People
Yeah.
don't even believe me. I tell them, but iPhones,
Yeah.
it's 4K. And they're like, these are old phones. I have company phones. So when I get the upgrades, I have the other ones. So I'm like, what am I going to do with these? And then somebody challenged me. This whole video podcast came out of a challenge. A friend of mine wanted to film the video for content for his marketing company. I was like, cool, but I didn't want to put my face. If you look at my page, my face is nowhere.
Yeah.
It's only the guests. So it's
Yeah.
going to be YouTube,
Yeah.
pretty much. And
You-
people are like,
you dropped a couple bombs. You got to put them there.
no,
today.
for sure. Don't worry.
You did.
Don't worry. Don't worry. But it's mostly about you guys.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not,
No,
like
for
I
sure.
said, people that know me. I always drop here and there. And I was like, I don't want to put my face. I don't want to be known. Me, it was mostly the marketing. Like the logo now, people know it.
Mm.
It's pretty much, I put it everywhere. Like I post a simple quote and I put the logo at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm like, just in case you forget, you know it's where it came from. And then he was like, okay, let's do a couple of, it was during the summer. So I was like, okay, let's record a couple. People loved it. They're like, oh, we can finally see. And I'm very expressive with my face. So when something annoys me or I find something stupid, because if you saw the pods, all 3 images, us 3, is going to be shown on continuity. It's 3 windows,
Yeah.
right? So when you say something and if I don't agree, you're going to see it in my face. So people enjoy that because they're like, what were you thinking at this? You can see it in his face type of thing.
Yeah.
And then from there, he was like, okay. I was like, how much would this cost me if I do it regularly? He's like, no. I'm like, but wait 1 second. What is it exactly do I need? He's like, too much equipment, too much this, too much that. I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah. I'm like, give me 48 hours. Research. First thing that came, do you have a Mac? Do you have some iPhones? I'm like, yeah. Check. Downloaded the thing. If you look at the first video podcast I recorded compared to now, in 2 years, it's
Boom.
yeah. The angles, the lighting was off. I had to learn lighting, all of it. I only knew sound. I had a music studio before.
Mm.
So I used to do a lot of production and editing. Sound was my thing. Video, absolutely not. Angles, lighting, this, that. And I'm like, holy shit. Learned, trial and error. And now we are where we are. And now people are like, wow, your clips are amazing. How do you do it? I'm like, I was there. So I have somewhat of an idea.
Yeah.
By tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
by 11, everything's going to be done.
That's great.
I
man.
do it at the office.
That's really good, man.
Yeah.
I'm a bit less impressed that you do 2 a week now. I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
the 2 of the week
I'm
is
not- I'm kidding,
because
bro,
no,
I'm-
I know. But the hardest part about the pod is not the
Oh.
editing. It's actually doing
Yeah.
and making it interesting. Like sometimes you don't have interesting guests. So
Yeah.
it's like, so you try to pull some magic and ask them provocative questions or something.
Yeah.
Try to get them. Some people just give you a simple answer. Yes, no,
Oh wow.
I like.
Ish.
Okay, I'm like
Oh really?
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah,
It's bad.
this-
Who's the biggest name you got so far? Unless you want to-
Name?
like
Well-
biggest, like I don't know. Yeah, name.
Like
Branding-wise,
known?
known. What? Yeah. Spoke about NFL players and stuff. Well, maybe
No, I had Mehdi. He played for
Yeah,
the
Mehdi. Yes, yes, I
Mehdi, he
know.
played. He was.
He knows Ray that I'm talking. The guy that played D1.
But I'm
these
pretty
guys
much
know each other.
sure I know who Ray is. But we'll see afterwards. I had from Carrefour Municipal. I had Will.
Will,
Yeah,
yes.
I had
yes,
him
yes,
2 weeks
Will.
ago. 3
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah, we saw.
Super cool guy.
Yeah, very nice.
Jessie. Well, Jessie, I've known her through Joanne, and she was like, I have a cool friend that she's about. She came. We hit it off.
Yeah.
And that was that. I have a lot, like the guest that had the most impact in my life. Shout out to Martha, for example. She was a +1 of a guest, of a friend of a friend. This girl, since then, we've been friends. She works for Place Best. She was always sending me tickets and everything. Most amazing person out there. And I would have never met her before just because of the pod. I met so many interesting people. Now, the most famous one, the one that had the most followers, would probably be Rim from Occupation Double. The Algerian girl. She has like 200,000 K.
Very
So,
nice, man.
yeah, but I don't follow that. Or else I would
Yeah,
be in
no.
deep shit. I already invited a guest and they're like, oh, you only have 2,000 followers. I'm
Yeah.
like, so?
Actually, I'm asking you the question because I'm just thinking about the scene in Montreal. And Montreal
podcasts.
is always late and on everything, business wise,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And I feel like now Montreal is starting to bump a little bit more with podcasts. And even though I don't watch any podcasts from Montreal personally.
You should watch mine.
Yeah, I should.
Just
No,
joking,
I'm gonna
joking.
start.
That's
It's
Ah,
all.
got
It's
you,
all.
got you. Got to
No,
know you,
but
bro. No, for real.
But yeah, I feel like I'm starting to see more and more podcasts. You're an OG here in Montreal for sure.
I'm probably the
You-
oldest.
The oldest, yeah, for sure.
But because a lot of, there was pods before me, but
They
because it's
didn't-
really hard. No, but it's really hard, the consistency. So the discipline of doing a pod regularly is really demanding. Finding guests, having conversation.
Oh, how he's so disciplined, this guy. Man. It's
I'm
amazing.
disciplined on certain things. Jim, absolutely not. I know my vices. I'm the first one to tell you. I'm really good at things. I'm really bad at other things. But no, just the consistency. Now,
Yeah.
keep in mind, I have an advantage. I do everything. Most people need a team,
Yeah.
a producer coming with subjects. I don't have questions. I don't do interviews. I do conversations. If you have a business, if you have whatever, well, talk about it, of course, sure. But this is, I want to know because I'm interested. And Jesse told me so much good things about you guys. And when I asked around, they knew you guys. So I'm like, cool, let's discover these people. To be honest, I didn't even do research because I was like, I want to discover everything on the pod. Now I'm going to pay more attention now that I know you guys. But it's important for me to discover you the same way listeners are going to discover you.
Yeah.
Because if I already know too much things about you guys, I'm not going to ask the right questions and they're going to be like, but wait, who's what and this and this and that. So it's like they're discovering. A lot of people say when they listen to the pod, it feels like they're in the room with us. It's like a fourth chair. That was my marketing on the second year, my second season.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like an open chair and it was like the pod and it was a mic and it's like, welcome to the pod.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Smart.
But I'm really bad at
But
marketing.
it's felt by the way the what you're talking about, like the vibe, the energy. I think we're
I think it's the new
it's really
chairs.
felt. That's it.
It's the new chairs.
Let's just give credit to the chairs.
What do you want me to do? This is one thing I can tell you, and this is not me being humble. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm literally just, when I sat down and you said, it seems like you've been doing this for, yeah, but what am I doing? Who knows?
Yeah.
Like I believe most people shouldn't have podcasts first and foremost.
Yeah.
A lot of irresponsible
them,
people
Yeah.
have a mic in front of them.
They shouldn't.
But I'm not saying I should. I'm just saying until somebody tells me you should shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
I'm going to continue
Yeah.
doing what I do. This is therapy for me.
Mm.
And I used to have a lot of co-hosts, but now because of the management and everything, I'm doing more of a solo thing. And friends are like, yo, we miss going to the pod. It's therapeutic. We used to talk about anything. Go one random subject on social media and just,
Yeah.
2-hour
I
podcast.
can imagine that's fun.
I'll send you a
imagine.
couple on
With
datings
buddies,
and
man?
shit like
That's
that. You would
nice,
go
man.
loco about it. I had a OnlyFan girl, 2 OnlyFan girls. Oh, they were very interesting.
Yeah.
I had a girl confess that she got raped for the first time on the pod. Like it was, like
Fuck,
you
that's-
never control anything.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody literally confessed on the pod that she was cheating on her boyfriend because she was high on coke.
Bro.
Like when you do this for a long time, you get a lot of interesting characters out there.
Yeah. I'm sure, man.
But this,
That's really nice. That's really therapeutic. You said it's
Yeah.
therapy for you. This is
but you
Really
see,
it
this
is.
is like the gym for me.
Mhm.
This
You wouldn't
is
do
what I
that
was
in
gonna
your
say.
perfect weekend? a little 1 hour and a half conversation on a podcast.
Yeah,
In your perfect weekend,
but I
a
don't
happy
need the.
weekend.
But I don't need. I do these now. You have to understand one thing. These conversations, especially these deep conversation about health and mental and conditioning and stuff like that. I have these conversations with everybody that knows me, even my kids. We have these conversations like anything. Like we can talk politics, social, economy, psychology, philosophy. Like my daughter's in college now. So she has a philosophy. She's like, Dad, what do you think about? And then we have like these big conversations. Now, do I need a camera for that? No. You know what I mean? But now this is just sharing to people because I'm like, this is an opportunity. I'm not here to convince. I'm not here to educate. I'm here to give a perspective, good or bad. You can have an opinion about it, but it's just a perspective. I would never claim to have the truth, never claim to, I'm the one and you should not listen to anybody else. You don't want to listen, put stop and move on. You enjoy. If you have other questions, so many people write to me afterwards like, yo, but what did you mean by that? You should talk about that more. I'm like, depends on my guest. Like, it's really not something. I have 3 pods next weekend. And
Nice.
again, I don't know. There's this fan of cigars. So we'll see what that's going to bring out. And then the other one is a business. No, it's not a business. He's an athlete. And the third one is just a bunch of friends. I usually get some
Cool,
friends
man.
here and there just to have conversations. So you guys come back whenever you want, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
No,
Much
seriously, I
appreciated.
really enjoyed you guys.
Thank you.
And I'll help you guys promote. I really I love first local and personal people. And since I love Jessie so much, I trust her taste on people.
You should try one of
No,
his,
no, I will
one of
definitely
his
order, that's for
carnivore-
sure.
No, but
No,
I'm
for
just
my
talking
kid.
about the carnivore.
Trust me. I'm going to try at least a week or 2 weeks because you're going to save me time for my kids for lunch.
Oh.
I thought he was gonna say you're gonna save me time to go to the gym. But
No,
No, don't push
no,
it. You think a 2-hour podcast is going to make me. You're a very
no.
positive person, man.
no. But no, I want him to try the animal-based stuff that you do, man. The carnivore stuff that you
I'll
do.
do that for me.
Just for fun.
So if I
Just
don't
for
need
like
to,
one
no, it's
plate.
not fun. It's good.
What I do for Jessie, I do for you.
Okay. She's on a carnivore diet too?
She was animal based.
Okay. Yeah,
She did it
definitely.
too.
But I won't even try for my kids. If it's healthy and it's practical,
Yeah.
by all means. I have 2 kids that go to school.
Yeah.
And the most
Yeah,
annoying thing that I hate
Yeah.
doing is doing lunches.
Lunch, yeah.
So it would actually be good. So we'll talk afterwards. You'll give me the information. I'll spread the site and
Beautiful.
everything.
Thank you, man.
And good luck for the future, to be
Thank you,
honest.
boss. Thank you.
Much appreciated, man.
And
Much
like I
appreciated.
said, and I'm being very serious, you guys come whenever you want.
Thank you.
Any subject you want.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Let's talk.